All right then, guys, there we go. So this was a little bit almost unplanned, to be honest, just very, very spontaneous, if you like, because I ended up with two beer boxes today, which I wasn't so much planning on, but yeah, no, it just kind of worked out. It really worked out quite nicely today. So for this stream, we are going to have a little look at my Systembolaget order for September 2020, and we're also going to have a look at the beers that were very kindly sent to me by Adam over at Merseybeers. So yeah, he very kindly organised a nice box for me. So we're going to have a little look at that. Actually, I'm really curious to see what he has for me. So yeah, quite nice to have some some more English beers for you on the channel as well. It's been a good while actually. I can't even remember what the last English beer would have reviewed for you as well. And it's been a really long time as well since I've actually done a stream, it feels like. I think it's been over a month since I last did a stream. I've just been, very, very busy. And until about, December time, it is going to be a very, very busy period as well. My Swedish class has started up and that's going really, really well. I mean, I really like the teacher that we have. I'm back doing the Japanese as well, and I've got a few other little courses that I'm doing, and all of that is on top of work actually. So yeah, at the moment things are a little bit kind of hectic actually, but it is going to be good. I'm looking forward to. There's going to be a lot of progress made over this kind of semester period, if you like, until Christmas time, and things are moving forward in other things as well. Oh, and we've got a few comments already. So Thomas is telling me to hurry up because this is taking forever. Oh, let me just turn the thing off in the stream. I'm just going to keep an eye on the stream for the picture quality. But yeah, Thomas is telling me to hurry up because this is taking forever. I just said 2 minutes. And then Thomas is saying, look at the headphones. Well, Thomas, just look at you. Hello, hello. So, yeah, guys, as I say, lots of stuff going to be happening until the period of December. You will actually be seeing me review some more Dutch beer reviews and things later. I booked up to go to the Netherlands for, I think it's about 6 days or so, maybe about a week in October, actually. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I'm going to have a couple of days. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a day in Leiden, where I did a summer course a while ago. So I'll go and spend the day in Leiden. Then I'll head to the northern part of the Netherlands and meet up with Thomas on the Friday. And we'll have the weekend together. We'll have a good bum because that's what we do. And yeah, we'll be doing some filming. We'll chill a little bit. We'll film a few beer reviews together. I'd really like to film a kind of meet the blogger review, a kind of meet the blogger interview with Thomas. That would be really cool. So we'll end up doing that, I'm sure. And yeah, we'll get some, Thomas and I will probably do some beer swaps and things. I'll be taking some Swedish beers to him, some Danish stuff, hopefully as well, if I can get a hold of it. And also a few various kind of some of my local beers and things like that. So yeah, really, really looking forward to going down there and meeting up with Thomas. I think Douglas and maybe possibly Remy are going to come along with that as well. I think Herben isn't going to make it, unfortunately, because his work schedule is just a bit crazy at the moment. But yeah, there were a few things. There were a few scheduling things with that, but then I just kind of decided that weekend that I had booked was the only one that could really work for me. So I was just kind of like, you know what, bugger it, just going to go in and see Thomas, and whatever else kind of comes on with that, we'll just see what happens. So yeah, let's see how we get on with this then. So like I said to you, the main purpose of this stream is to show you my Systembolaget Lokal Småskaligt order for September of 2020, and then later on we will be unboxing Adam's beers that he sent to me, and then Thomas is saying that he would quite like to join the stream a little bit later on. So yeah, I'll kick off with my Swedish beers then. So yeah, first off, we have an Oktoberfest beer, because you just kind of have to do these. So this is the Oktoberfest from Kvarnagårdens Brewery. These guys are in Småland, if I remember rightly. These guys are doing some really interesting beers. But yeah, Gordons. I really enjoyed the lager that I had from these guys before, actually. But yeah, this one, a Märzen beer coming in. What does it say? The percentage? 6%. So yeah, nice Märzen beer, this one. That's a good thing to kick off. As I've told you, I've been going through a little bit of a lager phase on the channel recently. For this one, we go to Gotland, to Alskut. I've had a couple of beers from these guys. I think the last one that I reviewed was a quadruple, if I remember rightly. But this time, again, it's another lager, the Big Island Lager. Been really getting into my lagers more recently. But yeah, really curious to see how this one turns out, because I have enjoyed the beers that I've had from these guys. A really nice little farm brewery, kind of over on Gotland, actually. So yeah, this one's got New Zealand hops in it as well. So this one is a New Zealand hopped lager, actually. Curious to see what that has in store for us. There's some really great hops from down there. I've had good experiences with this brewery before. Oh yeah, this one we're going to go to Blekinge. Yeah, Brygghus 19, Brewhouse 19. This one is the Galactic Boss Imperial Stout. I've never had an well, actually, I forget whether the My Balalaika I had from these guys ages ago was an Imperial Stout or not, but these guys have got a woman brewing for them now, and she seems to be pretty damn talented, actually. I've been impressed with the beers that I've had from these guys before. So yeah, Brygghus 19, the Galactic Boss Imperial Stout. So yeah, this one's 10%. This is a bit of a monster. Got high hopes for this. I really hope this one kind of lives up to what I would like it to be. So yeah, Brygghus 19. Have a go at these guys. The international haze that these guys have been doing is a really, really nice one, actually. So yeah, let's have a look at it and see. You'll see the review for this later. This is one that I was very curious about. So this is another brewery who I haven't had anything from. These guys come from Luleå. So this is Bottenvikens Brewery. And yeah, this beer is called Lager på Lager. And again, it's just my kind of lager phase that I've been going through on the channel. So yeah, curious to see what this has in store for us. Is beer, apparently it's beer number 86, and yeah, 5% lager. I'm guessing it will be a Helles lager or something like that. But yeah, this is another brewery that hasn't been on the channel before, so really looking forward to having a look at this. So yeah, we have Philip joining us. Am I remembering right that Philip's from the Czech Republic? Am I remembering right that's where you are? So yeah, no, it's all right. Good to see you anyway. Good to see you. But yeah, another one. For this one, we stick to Skåne. So I've not had a beer from these guys in quite some while. Klakkebackens Brewery. Yeah, I always laugh at the name of this one. I'm not sure exactly what the Klakkebacken name is, but you know, Klakkerbag is a good, good little bit of Scottish slang in there. But yeah, this one, an IPA, 6.5%, Azaka, Equinaut, and Nelson Sauvin. Nice combination. You don't see Azaka all that much these days at the moment. So yeah, just curious about this. I do like a bit of Equinaut. I like a bit of Nelson Sauvin, and Azaka was quite an interesting one too, from what I remember. Yes, yeah, this is one that I am looking forward to. So yeah, this one. This one is another one from the Helia Brewery Labs series. So yeah, this one is the Labs number 4. The Rauchmärzen is the coolest German word ever. I think, I don't know if I'd agree with that. I'd maybe say Rauchbock, but Rauch Doppelbock probably would be my favorite German word, maybe. But yeah, this one I think should be really interesting. Been very impressed with the beers that Helia Brewery have been producing. Now shipping, I think we reviewed, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 beers. I think it's 2 that I reviewed these guys a couple of months back. So I'm curious to see what this one has in store for us. But this one is quite obviously going by the colours, the Bavarian colours that it has. It's intended for the Oktoberfest. So yeah, that one should hopefully be quite nice actually. Yes, next up then. Oh, this one. Yeah, we're going to have a look at Davos. So these guys are part of Två Feta Grisar, which is one of the breweries up in Gothenburg. I actually still have one of their beers in the fridge because I couldn't find so much information on DeVos. So it must just be that these guys are a kind of collaboration beer. I still need to do the research on it, but once we have this one done, I do have another very nice quadruple that we can have a little look at. So yeah, the coffee quad, actually, Belgian style coffee quad. I think this will be very, very interesting. I love my coffee stouts. Been loving some of these different coffee beers that I've had recently. So this is one that just I was just very, very curious about, actually. So yeah, hopefully that turns out nicely as well. Another Gothenburg beer. Next up then, this one is from Bibliothek. And it's a double IPA, this one, Satsumas for Boomers. Satsumas for the Boomers. So, yeah, not sure exactly what kind of IPA this one is going to be. But, yeah, I've had some, I really like Bibliothek. These guys are one of my favourite Swedish breweries, actually. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what this one has in store for us. So yeah, I always enjoy Bibliothek. I like trying the different stuff from them. But yeah, good. Oh, and I see Philippe is asking, are these beers from Bavaria? I'm guessing that was the Rauchmerzen one. No, that's Swedish brewery, very local to me here in Skåne, the very south of the country. All of the beers on the next little bit are Swedish, I think. Sometimes no, I think all of them are Swedish in this box. But then when we open up Adam's box, all of those beers will be English, of course. But yeah, next up then, yeah, this is one. It's quite interesting because I made this order. I put together the list of these together quite a while ago. So when I open these up, it's always quite interesting actually, because I sometimes I forget exactly what we have. But yeah, this one is from Mooley's Brewery, who are from, I forget, is it Eskilstuna? I want to say, yeah, Eskilstuna. These guys are from Eskilstuna out to the west of Stockholm. And this is one that Daniel at the brewery was really keen for me to try. So I'm curious to see this one, the Mooley's Lemonade, Lime, Citron, Apricot Craft Beer Lemonade. This is going to be a really quirky one, actually. To see what this beer is about. And he was very, as I say, he was very curious to see what I made of this one. And yes, actually, this month we have, this month we have quite a few West Coast IPAs, and yeah, looking at that. So yeah, cute one looks like a coffee. Yeah, that would be the DeVos one, and then Satsumas is a sweet citrus fruit. Yeah, it's a type of orange usually, if I remember rightly. Satsumas. Let's take a little look. I'm sure that's a type of it's not a type of orange. Yeah, it's a mandarin. Yeah, it's a type of mandarin. Yeah, type of mandarin. So very kind of sharp orange, if I remember right. So yeah, it will be orange, I would think. I'm a huge fan of the orangey hops and the orangey double IPAs and stuff like that. Generally, I love orangey flavors. But yeah, for this one, we'll go to Kalmar and have a look from Engel once again. I've reviewed a couple of beers from these guys, but yeah, I'm really curious to see what this one has in store for us. So yeah, this one looks as if it has a good bit of bitterness to it. It says Beska on the side here. If I remember rightly, that is bitterness. So yeah, the West Coast IPAs, there's been a lot of West Coast IPAs recently, and I've been a bit disappointed by them. I mean, the flavor profile has been pretty much spot on apart from the bitterness. For me, a West Coast IPA, I think, it does have to have at least 70 IBUs. I really think a West Coast IPA for me to enjoy it, I think it has to have a bit of a higher bitterness, at least 60, 70, 80 IBUs, something like that. And yeah, this is one that I'm curious about, actually. Very curious to see how this one turns out. So yeah, this one is a brewery that I had never seen anything from before. So this one is some sort of kind of monastery brewed beer, actually. So this one is called St. Helena, and it's from Vreta Kloster Nanobryggeri. I actually have no idea where these guys are from. So let's have a little look at this. Vreta Kloster Nanobryggeri, Ljungsbo, apparently. And where exactly is it? And it's a nunnery. Yeah, so it's a nunnery. And it is... it's near Linköping. Yeah, it's near Linköping. So... yeah, but yeah, Linköping, kind of to the southwest-ish of Stockholm. Yeah, almost halfway on a diagonal line between Gothenburg and Stockholm. So yeah, south of Örebro, kind of southwest, very close to Linköping. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, this one will be really curious actually. I'm not even sure what type of beer this is. St. Helena. St. Helena. It's a Vreta Kloster. Let's have a look at this. This is what I love about these. This is what I love about these Swedish releases. Sometimes you can find some real gems. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be an interesting one. Let me see. Get this on. I forgot to put Untappd. Let's see what style this beer is. Let me see. Oh, it's just they're describing it as a Belgian dark strong ale. So yeah, probably something similar to a quadruple or something like that. So yeah, this one should hopefully be an interesting beer. So yeah, this is one of the few monastery breweries, I guess you could say, in Sweden as well, actually. So yeah, this one I think will be pretty cool. A nice Belgian strong dark ale, Östergötland, actually. So yeah, no, cool. Yeah, we'll see how this one turns out. I always enjoy these kind of Belgians, not always from Belgian breweries. So yeah, and oh yeah, this one, 10 Hands Brewing, once again. These guys, another up-and-coming IPA brewery here in Sweden. This one's a double IPA, double dry hopped, geothermal it's called. So yeah, curious to see what this beer has in store for us, actually. Hopefully this one turns out to be very, very nice. Yeah, let's have a look. The next one then. Yeah, MJ's Brewery. This is another one. This is a brewery I've heard of, but I just haven't got around to reviewing anything from them. So yeah, this one, MJ's Brewery, these guys are from Värmlands. Oh, so it's got Värmlands hops in it. So yeah, these guys, I don't know much about these guys, but I do enjoy a Belgian triple. So we'll have a little look at this one and see. So MJ's Brewery, these guys are from Karlstad, which is, if I remember rightly, that's not right on one of the banks of the lakes, if I remember rightly. Is it Vänern or Vättern? So Karlstad is right on the bank of Vänern. Yeah, the bigger, one of the two Great Lakes of Sweden. Well, there's quite a few lakes in Sweden. So yeah, one of the big lakes. So yeah, this one should be kind of interesting, actually. MJ's Brewery, another one that I've not tried before. Kula is saying, had a couple of beers from them in Mutala. Some are pretty good, but quality was hit or miss. One gusher, but the others were okay. From MJ's Brewery, okay. Yeah, that should be quite nice. Yeah, should be interesting. Yeah, should be interesting to try MJ. Or are you talking about 10 Hands? Not sure. But yeah, the next one then. Yeah, this one is a double IPA, if I remember right. And this is just another brewery that I hadn't tried before. So yeah, Double Trouble from Lakeside Brewery. These guys are from Ristham. These guys, am I remembering rightly? This is a Skåne beer then. I recognize Ristham. I recognize the name of this. I'm sure I've been there. Oh no, okay, Ristham. Why do I recognize the name of this place? Have I been there? Oh, it's near Borås. Right, that's why I know. We drove through this place and we stopped here. When I went from Kalmar over to Gothenburg, yeah, we stopped off in Ulricehamn. So yeah, this one. Curious to see what this has. Lakeside Brewery. I think this should be really nice. There's quite a lot of sediment in that. Look at that one. So hopefully the beer turns out to be all right. Yeah, we need to see. I'll need to check whether it's regarded as a New England or whatever. But yeah, hopefully that turns out to be okay. Yeah, the next one then. Oh, Burgmästaren. Yeah, Carla's Pilsner. I'm not sure. Where are these guys from? Sibetorp's Gård. So yeah, this one. Yeah, I remember this one. I just picked this because it was a lager. And as I say, going through a lager phase at the moment. So yeah, the Carla's Pilsner. So let's have a look at this. Carla's Pilsner Untappd. Let me see. Carla's Pilsner. Oh no, that's not the right one. That's a homebrew. Someone's been homebrewing this. Carla's Pilsner. Sibetorp's. I'll need to look at that. We'll look at this one a little bit later. We'll get on. Carla's Pilsner. Cibator. I'll put in Cibator score. That's probably going to work. Cibator. So I can't type tonight, guys. My brain is absolutely dead from the Swedish and Japanese today. Cibatorp's Gårds Brewery. Little place called Palsboda. Where are they? Let's zoom out. Oh, near Örebro. Near Örebro. Okay. All right, interesting. Yeah, so yeah, again, this is just another one where I've kind of seen it's a lager. It's a brewery I haven't tried anything from before. So it's another one of these ones that's just like, yeah, okay. Good. So yeah, another lager beer for us to have a little look at then. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Oh, and yeah, this is one that I'm very much looking forward to. Electric Nurse. It's the daughter of Mikael Engström Dugge, the main man behind Dugge's Brewery. And I've not actually had a beer, not reviewed a beer from Electric Nurse in quite some time, actually. So it's nice to, I've always enjoyed the beers that I've had from these guys. The Imperial Stouts have always been really interesting. The label on this looks very low. I'm not sure if that's intentional, actually. This one looks as if it's been mislabeled a little bit. But usually their beers are the same as the Dugge's ones. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe this one has been brewed in a different brewery. Most of the Electric Nurse beers are brewed at Dugge's. But yeah, this one, I'm really looking forward to this. I kind of straight up Imperial Stout, this one. I've been missing Electric Nurse, actually. I really like these guys, but I don't get to watch all that many of them. So Kula was saying, the Vreta one. Right. Okay. Yeah, so well, hopefully it turns out to be quite nice then. You have Pilsner joining us. Yeah, awesome to have you on here. Hopefully we can help you find some brewski. You were always saying that you wanted some more brewski down there in Germany. I've got one brewski beer. I'm actually, after I finish this stream, I've got a brewski beer that I'm going to record tonight, actually. It's the last one that I had from last month. So yeah, we've got Riku from Finland joining us. Nice to have you along, Riku. So yeah, sometime... Oh, we need to decide, actually, but Riku's going to be sending me another Finnish beer box soon, because I am getting towards the end of the beers that he sent me last time, actually. So yeah, we will be seeing another Finnish beer box, probably... Oh, I guess we'll maybe do it at the end of it. We'll probably do it sometime in October, I would think. He and I will need to talk about that and see what else is being released, because there are some very interesting beers. He's got me some pretty awesome ones, actually, for the next Finnish beer box, and there are other ones in the mix too. So then the only thing, we've got a lot of dark beers just now, so we need to decide a few IPAs and stuff, but that comes later. So yes, the next one we have then, yeah. So classic one, Stigbergets Pilsner. And yeah, this beer only cost like 20 crowns or something. And I just saw when Stigbergets were releasing the Pilsner, they've been doing a lot of more kind of classic beers recently. And I just thought, well, Stigbergets Pilsner, let's have a go at this, because you know these guys. I was impressed with the barley wine and the Trippel that I had. So hopefully the Pilsner turns out to be quite nice as well, actually. So yeah, Stigbergets Pilsner. If you want a nice sessionable beer, I guess this one probably would be a good recommendation. I'm sure this only cost like 22 or 23 crowns, something like that. So for those of you watching further afield, it's like, yeah, €2 or something for this can, and that's at Swedish prices, that's pretty good. I see we've got Varfloyd as well. Yeah, nice to have you along, man. Nice to have you along. Hope you enjoy the stream. I think this is the first time I've seen you on one of the streams. So yeah, cool. Skull. Yeah. Next one then we have, this is one that I'm very excited for. The OO Double Narangi. Yeah. Notice that yeah, they've Stigbergets did they've been doing, you know, quite a few of these breweries have been doing reimagined versions of some of the kind of the classic beers, the triple dry hopped amazing haze. What was the other one that I had recently? It was a Stigbergets beer. Was it the Oh, it was the double IPA version of the original, the GBG Beer Week. What was it called? Was it Double Trouble? I want to say, yeah. I think it was called, no, it's Bigger Boulder. That was it, Bigger Boulder from Stigbergets. Yeah, there's quite a few of the breweries are doing double IPA versions of, you know, these beers. But yeah, Double Narangi. this one I'm hoping is this is one that I'm really, really looking forward to. So you'll probably see this review quite soon because I really want to try this one. Yes, and of course we have, yes, another Stigbergets beer. So yeah, we have the Chronic. So this is another IPA. Stigbergets are doing some really, really nice IPAs at the moment. This one is a oh, I didn't realize this was a triple IPA. Damn. So yeah, this one's a big 10%er. I didn't realize that this was actually a triple IPA. I thought this was just another regular. So yeah, this one I think will be pretty good. I actually had a triple IPA from Stigbergets at Fermentoren in Copenhagen, and I think that's the only triple IPA that I've had from Stigbergets so far. So I'm really curious to see how they do with this style, actually. So yeah, nice to have another Stigbergets one. Next up, we have two beers from Dugges. So yeah, both of these West Coast IPAs. So yeah. Yeah, so right, okay. Yeah. So this seems to be a new series from Dugges. So these two beers are from the Bite series, and this is their West Coast IPAs. So yeah, I have been moaning, I have been complaining that a lot of breweries haven't been doing West Coast IPAs recently. And I actually don't even think I've ever had a West Coast IPA from Dugges before. So this one should be pretty awesome. So we've got the Tropics and the Woods. So yeah, this one, I'm really curious to see how these turn out. So probably you are going to see these reviews quite soon as well. Dugges, one of the more prolific breweries in Sweden, one of my favorites. And I think, I've really enjoyed the beers that I've had from these guys in recent times. So this one, I think, is going to be pretty damn awesome, actually. Yeah, curious about this. So yeah, hopefully they turn out to be very, very nice. For this next one, we go to Dalarna County. So yeah, this one, this one, yeah, this is a brewery that I just know, and they produce. I've always found that these guys produce really solid beers, actually. So whenever they release something, I always try to get a hold of it. So yeah, these guys, Sälens Fjäll Brewery. So yeah, the Sälens Mountain Brewery. So yeah, this one's just a double IPA, Citron Mosaic. You can't really go wrong with that, and it's got Pearl in it, German Pearl, as the bittering hop, actually. So yeah, this seems to be a limited edition beer. So yeah, I think the last beer I reviewed from these guys a lager. Pretty sure it was. I'm sure it was I'm sure that was the Czech lager, if I remember rightly. So yeah, this is a brewery I know do good quality stuff, and I was impressed with their lager. So I just fancied an IPA from them. It's been these guys. If I see beers from them, I always kind of keep an eye. And yes, yeah, another one from 10 Hands, Mana. So this one is just a regular IPA, if I remember rightly. I think all the beers that these guys have done are sort of New England hazy IPAs. So yeah, this is one. I'm just curious. I think they only released one this month, if I remember rightly. But these guys have about 20 or so different beers, and they are pretty much all IPAs. So yeah, should be pretty nice to have a look at that one again. But yeah, as I say, an up and coming Swedish brewery, this one. And yes, we have the 50/50 Motueka Nelson Sauvin this month from OO Brewing. I love doing these beers in terms of education about hops and things. I really, really love these ones. So yeah, this one I think should be pretty damn nice, actually. Nelson Sauvin, I love it. One of the things I found about Nelson Sauvin, I love my New Zealand hops. I've said this since 2015 when I was down there, and there's a chance I might be in New Zealand sometime late next year. Pretty sure should happen. We'll see. But yeah, this one, Motueka's got a lovely kind of limey element to it, and Nelson Sauvin, it's lovely. I mean, recently I've been seeing the Nelson Sauvin, and it's more kind of spicy tone. Nelson Sauvin's a monster. It's got like 16% alpha acid. So if you use that as an early edition hop, it's got a hell of a spiciness to it. It really does. So yeah, I look at that. I Miscellaneous is asking, what is your favorite beer of all time? I don't know the answer to that question. Just have to say straight up, I don't know the answer to that question. You know, that's a problem. A bit indecisive in that sense. You know, I've had some, when it comes to, you know, I've had 2,300 beers, and I've had some really, really, really good ones actually. So I don't know the answer to that question. I really don't. I don't like questions like that. What is your one favorite beer? I really don't like that question. Quite a few people have asked me this one before, actually. So yeah, let me see. What was I doing? What was I doing here? Yeah, this one. Oh, right. Okay, this one. This is weird, actually. I noticed maybe I've got two of the same beer. Maybe these are slightly different, actually. So I noticed this. I've got two different Callus Pilsners. I'll need to investigate that, actually, come to think of it. So yeah, maybe different hops, or a Czech-style Pilsner, or a German-style Pilsner. So yeah, we'll need to have a look at that one, actually. There's two different ones there. So one of them says Bodela, and the other one says Bori. Stern. So yeah, I need to figure out what the difference between those two are. But yeah, we have some bottles, some more bottles to have a look at as well. So yeah, next up for this one, this is a local brewery, and I've seen their beers around a little bit. I've just been meaning to get around to them, actually. So for this one, it's Raj Brewery, and I like the name of this. You know, in Scotland, obviously, a Raj is a Raj is a little bit of a. Let me just check where these guys are from exactly. So Raj Brewery. These guys are from where is that? Rostonga. There's a farm in this town called Midgård. Love it. Right. Okay. They're from pretty much. They're from like east of Helsingborg. So yeah, they are a Skånsk brewery. This one. So yeah, this one. I've seen one or two of the beers from these guys in my local Systembolaget, but yeah, I've just never got around to it. But then I like the name of this one, Lager Than Life. So yeah, this is a brewery that I will need to investigate a little bit and do this. I'm looking forward to this. Quite a few nice lagers to look at today. We've got another beer from Remeluv Gorge Brewery. I've been reviewing a lot from these guys recently. They've been releasing a lot of lagers. This time we have the Skånsk Pilsner. So it's got Skånsk malt, Skånsk hops, and then it's brewed in Skåne as well. So this is a proper Skånsk Pilsner. Of course, Hule Brewery, recently they released the Skånsk Lager, which incidentally is a beautiful, beautiful beer, actually. That probably is one of my favourite kind of Pilsner type lager beer. So I'm really hoping that this one, with the Skånsk malt and the Skånsk hops, I'm hoping that this is good. But my previous lager experiences with Remeluv have been very, very nice. So really looking forward to this one, actually. This will be a little bit special, hopefully. And yes, another Skånsk beer, this one. And this I really recommend. I really think these guys are very up and coming. Elm 11, you know, Anders. He is a really distinctive guy, massive beard, red hair. He's a lovely guy, lovely guy, actually. You will hopefully see him on a Meet the Brewery segment soon. I need to get in touch with him and arrange that, but as I say, I've been busy. This is another one of their Berliner Weisses. So, I mean, for those of you, I know there's a few of you watching from Sweden at the moment. We'll look at the comments again in a second. But yeah, these guys are doing some really, really good Berliner Weisses. So if you're a fan of like Morgendagens, who else is there? Yeah, Morgendagens, Duck Pond, these kind of breweries, do make sure you check out Elm 11. These beers are available nationwide, if I remember rightly, but these guys are, this is a very capable brewery, very capable Berliner Weisse brewery in my mind. I do need to try an IPA from them, actually. I've not tried an IPA from them yet, but yeah, this one is called Human Future. This month they've done it with blackcurrant, licorice, and vanilla. So yeah, very capable brewery in my opinion. So check out, those of you that are fans of Morgendagens and things like that, then do make sure you check out these guys. Yeah, this one is another Öland beer. I've not had something from these guys in a wee while, actually, but yeah, the Burning Ember. I'm trying to remember what the other beers that I've had from these guys are. Let me just have a little look. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I actually was in Öland, not far away from where these guys are based. But I think the restaurant was closed it was either closed for the day or closed for the season, from what I remember. So let me just put this in Fireside. What beers have I had from these guys before? I've had Fields. What was the first one called? Fields of Fire. Okay, Fields of Fire, which was a strawberry one. That was really nice, actually. And then the other one was called Carry the Torch Obsession. So yeah, the Burning Ember. I think this is an IPA. Yeah, a more robust American IPA. It's a bit of a higher ABV IBU one. So this is more of a West Coasty IPA again. So again, seem to be getting quite a few West Coasty IPAs. So yeah, this one's nice. I'm looking forward to the IPAs this month. I love my West Coasters. Yes, and this time, this is another brewery I haven't had anything from. Extra Mile Brewing. Where are these guys from? So this one is the fact. I think this is another lager. I think I picked another lager here. Yes, I kind of went a bit wild on the lagers and the West Coasters this month, but I didn't intend to do that with the West Coasters. So yeah, let me see. Extra Mile Brewing. Where are these guys? Extra Mile Brewing. Let me see. These guys. Oh, it doesn't say. Vermland. So Extra Mile Brewing, Vermland. Is that them? No. No, I don't think that's them. That looks as if it's an American site, actually. Now, let me see. From Vermland. Okay, yeah, these guys. Okay. Let me see. It doesn't say. Does it say what town they are? Karlstad. Ah, these guys are from Karlstad as well. Ah, it's interesting. A few other Karlstad beers in there. So yeah, should be interesting to try this one. Curious about that. 4.6% lager beer, incidentally. For this one, this is a brewery I haven't had anything from in absolutely ages. And maybe if some of you are watching from Gothenburg, you could let me know. Yeah, All In Brewing, The Hustle. This is a beer. I'm sure I made a video of this like years ago, but I think it got lost on one of my old, when my old computer died. So yeah, let me just check. If I've got a review of this one, this beer can probably just be used for a live stream. So yeah, All In Brewing. Do I have a review of this one? All In Brewing. No, I don't actually. Yeah, I've got a feel on this one. I'm sure I've had this beer before. Sure, I've had this one. But yeah, I think I maybe lost the review of this on my old computer. So yeah, All In Brewing. These guys are a really well-respected gypsy brewery around Gothenburg, but you don't really see much of their beers anymore. I'll need to have a look on Systembolaget and just see what else they have, because I think, yeah, I've had collaborations involving these guys, but I've not had one of their own beers in quite a while. But the thing is, most of the breweries in Gothenburg are expanding at the moment, so it's probably a bit difficult for these guys to find somewhere to brew their beers. So yeah, the next one we have, yeah, this is another brewery that I quite like to keep an eye on. So yeah, this is a bit strange actually. So this one. Fjäderhammarnas Brewery. So this one is called In I Dimman, in the dim. Hazy IPA, but I have to say, just look at that. That doesn't look like a hazy IPA. I was really impressed with everybody's doing it. I was really impressed with the other hazy IPA that I had from them. But this one, as I say, even if I turn it upside down, nah, that is not a hazy IPA. So yeah, but yeah, I like this one, I have to say. I do like this. Yeah, pretty cool. Fjäderhammarnas. These guys are from a little set of islands just kind of to the east. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my internet connection decided it was just randomly going to connect to another network. We've got two routers, and I don't know why it just did that. It's annoying sometimes. But yeah, as I say, Fjäderhammarnas, these guys are from a little set of Islands, east of Stockholm. And these guys, actually, I've been really impressed with their beers, and they do want to do a Meet the Brewery at some point. There's quite a few breweries have said, yeah, we're quite happy to do that. So I just need to kind of look at the logistics side of things and see what we can do. So yeah, I do like doing the Meet the Brewery things. And Fiedel Hermanos, I'd love to get these guys on the channel. Yeah, for the next one then, this is one. We've got a big beast of a beer today. This is a brewery that I really like. Jämerdalen Hantverksbryggeri. These guys are from way up in the sticks in the north. I forget the name of the town, but basically, yeah, the Jämer Valley. And this one is a raspberry sour. They did actually release another beer. They did release another beer in this September lot, but yeah, this one they're just saying it's a mixed fermentation Berliner with lavender and raspberries. These guys are an awesome, awesome sour beer brewery. They only brew, I've got a feeling these guys have only got like a 5,000 litre capacity. I'm sure I said something like that in the last time I looked up their brewing capacity and stuff. Very, very small brewery, but in terms of you know, the quality of the beers that they do, these guys, they kind of deserve to be a bit bigger and a bit more well known than they are. Jämerdalen Hantverksbryggeri. So those of you watching in Sweden, order a few beers. They are a bit more pricey, but you are in for a treat with the sour beers. I think these guys are very capable, and I just wish the beers got out there a little bit more. We've got two more beers. I'll look at the comments in a second, guys. We'll just kind of get through these, but we have two big beers from Brigade in Landskrona. So yeah, the first one we have is the King's Goblet. So this one is, I think it's they're saying it's a complex and rustic strong ale aged in Rioja wine barrels for 9 months. I haven't had a beer. I have got one in the fridge that's a collaboration with First Viatchik. I've just not got around to reviewing that one. But yeah, this one, this was listed as a quadruple on the Systembolaget website. This one, each of these bottles, I think, were 100 kroners, but I was just kind of like, you know, they both sound quite interesting. So yeah, I just was kind of like, yeah, this month, bugger it. You know, got the money to do it. Doing, you know, I've always been conscious. I don't want to spend like stupid amounts on beer, but work and stuff is going well, you know, these days. So, you know, why the hell not treat yourself? But yeah, I've not had a big bomber in quite a wee while. So yeah, this one, the King's Goblet, I think this one will be really interesting. The other one is the Noble Ek. And so yeah, this is an elegant and organic saison aged in Rioja wine barrels for 9 months as well. So yeah, this one should be pretty cool. So the Noble Oak in Sweden, Ek is oak, and of course the three brothers that run this brewery are the Ek brothers. I'd really love to have these guys on a Meet the Brewery segment as well. I need to contact them and see if we can do that. I've not, it feels like ages actually since I filmed a Brigade review. It seems to kind of go up and down in phases and things like that when it comes to these breweries. Like, you know, last month I had like 4 or 5 beers from Brewski randomly in Helsingborg. This month I don't have any. It's just kind of how it goes. And, you know, there's a few mainstays in there. You always get stuff from Stigberg, it's Dugges, 10 Hands look as if they're going to be another one that we get things from. OO Brewing, I always have a few things from. So, yeah, I do like this Swedish range that you can just, you know, that you kind of rotate around. Let's have a little look at the comments section, though, guys. So, yeah, Craig, nice. Craig is saying a nice selection. I've been really getting into lagers this year, which has led me to more German lagers. I've been really enjoying recently. Been more excited about them than the hype breweries releases. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I think, you know, Craig, you know this from talking to Peter and I, but you know, Peter, Clueless Drinker, another good friend of mine. I love Peter's reviews. He's just his sort of persona that he has. I really like the way that he does things. Peter has he's got I don't know if you can describe it as a dry sense of humor, but I love Peter's sense of humor and the way that he does things. Actually, I do want to do some filming with both Craig and Peter at some point. Actually, some out and about videos would be really fun to do. But yeah, I love Peter. He's brilliant. But yeah, Peter and I are huge fans of the traditional German beers. I love lagers, and I'm in the same boat as Craig. I've really gotten more into them over the last little while. It's a really good Pilsner. It's just absolutely awesome. So yeah, Do like that. Yeah, it's cool to see that Craig's getting on the lager action as well. I need to watch more of Craig's reviews. I'm just quite short of time these days. Advit saying hello from Sweden. Yeah, awesome. Nice to have you along. Pills is saying I had some Nelson Sauvin single hop double dry hop beers this year. A hidden beauty from Frau Gruber and Verdun. Unconventional tactics. I recognise the name of that. I'm sure I've seen that. That might have been over in Copenhagen, actually. So, yeah, I'll need to keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, Nelson Sauvin. Yeah, it's an awesome. I'd love to see OO Brewing do a 100 Nelson Sauvin, actually. I'd love to see them do more of that with the different New Zealand hops. Enigma. If you like Nelson Sauvin, the other hops to look out for would be Hallertau Blanc from Germany, which has got a lot of the same kind of similar characteristics, actually. And Enigma from Australia is beautiful in that sense as well. It's got the Nelson Sauvin characters, but a little bit more like a kind of cranberry things on there as well. So yeah, hello from Sweden again. That's a double thing. Pretty sick artwork. Yeah, I think you were talking about, I think that comment appeared when we were doing the Fjärilmarnas ones. Yeah, the screen died a little bit. Ian is asking, which EU country has the best craft brewery scene? That's a really difficult. That's probably that's a difficult question to ask. If we're talking about Europe generally, I mean, all of the countries have a really strong beer scene. I mean, the Scandinavian beers are really good these days. I mean, there's 600 breweries here in Sweden. You can find some real gems amongst the smaller breweries as well. So, but you know, you've got breweries like OO, Stigbergets, Duck Pond, Omnipoyo, of course, as well. You know, in Norway, you've got the likes of Amundsen. You know, there's some really, really good breweries in all of the countries in the EU. Spain has some really good things these days. Barcelona's a beer hub. I've had very good experiences with the French beers as well. There's some really nice things in Italy. You know, we don't see so much of the French and the Italian beers. The Netherlands had some really good beers back when I was there in 2015, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of those quite soon. I've always been impressed with the Polish beers as well. The Polish craft beers are really damn good. Estonia punches above its weight as well. They've got some awesome craft beers. You know, England has some great stuff. I think the Scottish and Irish beer scenes have both improved quite a bit since I last lived there as well. The Greeks, I was impressed with the Greek beers. You know, I think it's just fair to say that the beer scene across Europe these days is very impressive. But if you were looking to go on a sort of craft beer trip to Europe, I would say your cities to hit would be Copenhagen, Gothenburg, Poland. I think it doesn't really matter where in Poland you would go. I mean, Warsaw's got a great beer scene, but in terms, you know, Warsaw, I would probably recommend that you would go to Krakow or Gdansk in Poland. You know, there's a great beer scene in Poland these days, and plus the fact it's really cheap. That's the other thing. And yeah, Estonia has a good beer scene, but I'd say, you know, Estonia is a smaller country, so you have got some really good breweries over there, and it's a nice, you know, Tallinn is probably definitely worth hitting up as well. Tallinn is really, it would be a good place to go and have a few days. So yeah, I'd recommend Gothenburg, Copenhagen, Krakow, Tallinn. Barcelona reportedly is a very good city these days, and you know, obviously you've got the classic places like Bamberg. You know, throughout the Czech Republic, there's very, very good beer. Yeah, those would be my recommendations. Manchester is probably where you want to go in England these days. But I suppose the English breweries, England has some really good breweries actually, but in fairness, they are kind of the well-known ones are quite far apart. I mean, some of them are in the southwest. You've got London. Craig would be able to tell you about the London beers. You know, the English breweries are all quite spaced out actually, so I can't really recommend one city to go to in England. But maybe the English guys watching would disagree with that. So yeah, there's some good cities there, good seers. So yeah, Ian. Yes, Riku is answering Ian. But yeah, probably Sweden. Yeah, I don't know. I think generally the quality of the Scandinavian beers is really high. And Finland, you know, some of the beers that Riku's been sending me from Finland I've been really impressed with as well, actually. So yeah, Mary's saying a crispy sense of humour. Colonel have just released, oh, I wish a Motueka Pils, man. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Told you wouldn't miss your box. Yeah. Popping out, popping for my tea. Why does the head of beer stay but evaporate on stuff like sodas? It's to do with the wheat in the beer, and it's to do with things like surface tension and stuff like this. It's quite a, I couldn't tell you the exact scientific explanation because my brain is too tired, but yeah, it's all to do with things like surface tension and things like this. Yeah, my brain's just not in gear to kind of do to go into that at the moment, but yeah, I'll try it. That I need to do a few different things. Actually, I need to do a few different things. Maybe that could be an interesting topic video. But yeah, Craig is agreeing Poland is strong. Portugal, yeah, Portugal. I've had some interesting beers from Portugal recently. There is another one actually. I need to maybe, what I might do is the next time Craig goes to the next time that Craig goes down to Madeira, I might be like, can I send you some money and you send me some Portuguese beers? That would be awesome. Had some good beers from them. Spain has grown so much in the last 5 years. Absolutely. Miscellaneous proteins and dextrins makes for good head retention. There you go. There's your answer. This is, I'm guessing this is a home brewing answer. Probably knows better. Yeah, probably knows better than me. Poznan, scene in Poland isn't great, but the bigger cities, yes. Krakow, Gdansk, Leeds over Manchester. That's fair. That's fair. Craig is agreeing. And then, yeah, Adam is saying hello. Yeah, nice to have you, Adam. Hello. I think this is first time you've watched one of the streams, but yeah. And Ian is saying, was thinking of making a trip. Gothenburg looks promising. If you do Gothenburg, I would say to you 100% do Copenhagen as well. Do Copenhagen because it's only 3 hours on the train. So it really is worth doing that. And, you know, the west coast of Sweden is lovely. You've got some really good breweries in Helsingborg these days as well. Malmö brewing on the way, you can stop off. But yeah, if you're going to do Gothenburg, I would really recommend you do Gothenburg and Copenhagen. So yeah, really would recommend that actually. Yeah, let's go on to Adam's box then. Let's do this. Let's get Adam's box out. So yeah, this one, it came via UPS. It just kind of arrived this morning. I was originally planning to do Davor's box on the same stream, but you know, I'm thinking there's probably IPAs and stuff in here, and you know, there's probably a few IPAs and stuff in here, so we probably want to get these in the fridge as good as we go. Got a knife. So there we go. So yeah, let's see about getting this guy open. But yeah, massive shout out and thank you to Adam for organising this box for me. Top man. He's just got his proper fibre optic into his house as well. So he's finally going to be able to do stuff with his channel. You know, he's just been joining us on the streams and things like that recently. So it's going to be nice to actually be able to contribute to his channel a little bit because he's been a really good contributor to the streams on all of our channels recently, actually. Shit, man, there's a hell of a lot of beer in this. Have a look at this. See if I can lift this up without destroying it. Look at that. There's a hell of a lot of beer in there. So yeah, I will need to return the favour to Adam at some point. But, you know, it would be cool, actually. The problem that we have with doing beer mails from Sweden is that, you know, the regular range in Systembolaget doesn't change that much. So it's every month you do different things. So, you know, for me, it's kind of difficult to do, I think, because you'll get lots of different beers from different breweries and you don't know until you try them yourself, you don't know what's good. I've got 30 odd beers as we had this month. You know, it's difficult to kind of judge what's good. But yeah, no, I will make sure I get Adam some very nice Swedish beers. So yeah, I have no idea what order these are in, but let's just go for it. But again, a huge thank you to Adam for doing this. So, oh, right, okay, yeah, we've got a North Brewing Company, the Mango and Guava Paleo. This should be quite interesting. This one called Piñata. All right, then. Cool. Yeah, I've not had a North beer in quite a while, actually. These guys, I think Rob Hopson, I'm sure he was saying the other day that this one is his favourite beer. So, yeah, or no, sorry, his favourite brewery, not his favourite beer. So, yeah, where am I going to put these, actually? That's a good question. The table over here, wow, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, where to next? Let's go for this one. Oh, this is another North one. This is called the Transmission IPA. Okay, another little 330 milliliter can. Yeah. So yeah, what does this come in at? 6% ABV. Yeah, this should be pretty cool. Yeah, North Brewing. These guys, where are they from again? They're from Leeds, if I remember rightly. Yeah, Leeds Brewery. These guys are one of the really well-respected things. These are going to be nice. It's going to be nice to return to North Brewing after quite a wee while. So yeah, I've got a hell of a lot of IPAs. I'll need to review these kind of fairly quickly, of course, so that they stay in good condition. But this is going to be awesome to have some more. Some more English beers for you on the channel. It's been a good while actually since I've been able to review these regularly. So yeah, let's get this out. Yeah, what's this one? Oh, this looks like a brewery that I don't know. This looks like a brewery that I don't know actually. Okay. Love Lane. Yeah, Adam's been talking about these guys. Yeah. So this one's just called Paleo. Love Lane Paleo. So yeah, these guys are from, where does it say? It doesn't say actually. Love Lane Brewery. That's a bit weird. It annoys me when breweries don't have their address on the cans here. Oh no, sorry, it says these are Liverpool. So yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, Love Lane. Be interesting. Adam has talked quite a bit about these guys, so that'll be interesting to see. But this one, yeah, Paleo, 4.5% ABV. This one, I've not reviewed too many Paleos on the channel, so yeah, this one will be pretty nice actually. So yeah, the next one then. Is this another Love Lane? Kind of looks like it. Let's see this one. Let's get it out. Ooh. Come on, motherfucker. No, this is a different brewery. Okay. Right. Don't know who this is. An Imperial Spice Stout with cinnamon, ginger, and black. Yeah, Adam was talking to me about this beer. I think this is one that he sent to Harry. But yeah, Carnival Brewing Company, which I'm guessing is the C. And Sprawl Kitchen. Okay. Yeah, so a ginger. Yeah, an Imperial Spice Stout brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and black pepper. That sounds quite an interesting one, I have to say. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I've got a few more comments. Let's kind of go through these. Pills is saying that he is talking with Brewski. He's trying to contact the German importer, but they don't order. Okay. End of the month. Yep. So that's, yeah, Adam's channel will be up and running at the end of the month. That's going to be awesome. Same price for 8 kilograms than for 6. So that's a couple more beers just put into it. That's awesome. But yeah, one side of Liverpool and one best side of the UK that I could grab. Yeah, well, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, Ari Madeira, unless the second, yeah, not going to be going to Madeira. That's unfortunate. I really want to go there as well, actually. And Love Lane. So yeah, Love Lane, the centre of Liverpool. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's take this one. So these look like they're going to be the tall boys. Come on, out you come. Oh, yeah. No, I was hoping this one would be in here because I think Adam, he kind of mentioned it, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, Donzoko, Northern Hellas, supposed to be a really, really nice beer. I know that Peter, Clueless Drinker, loves this. As I said earlier, he and I are massive, massive fans of the German traditional style beers. I've had a Doppelbock from these guys before that I was really impressed with, actually. So I'm glad that I'm able to get to review their kind of, their sort of staple beer, if you like, their kind of flagship one. So yeah, this will be a really nice review. Very much looking forward to that. Thank you, Adam, for this. This guy, it comes in 4.2%. That's quite low, is it not, for a German Helles? Usually they're about 4.5, something like that. But yeah, not complaining. It's supposed to be very nice. Yeah, the next one then, our next one. Donzoka, am I remembering right? Are they from Hartlepool? That's brewed at Gypsy Hill. This one's brewed in London. Yeah, no, so the brewery itself is from Hartlepool, but they must be outsourcing a bit of their brewing. I'm sure talking about that on the group chat and things. Been talking about a few different things, yeah. But yeah, they must be outsourcing that because that's one of their bigger by volume beers. So yes. Okay. Yeah. Dea. I can't remember how many beers I've reviewed from these guys, but I'm glad. This is a half-litre. This is a proper measurement can, a half-litre. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, the guys are always going on about certain beers from Dea being better than others, but for me to be able to try a Dea, that is just a little bit of a treat, actually. So yeah, invoice me for the microphone. Yeah, this beer is going to be good. Pretty certain of that. And whether it's one of the best ones that Dea do, I don't know. But I guess, you know, when it comes to breweries like this, you know, when it comes to Stigberget, Gamma, all of these guys, it really is just down to your own preference, what hops you like, what fruits and things you like. But yeah, invoice me for the microphone. That's really pretty damn awesome, actually. It's cool. Looking forward to trying that. Okay, next one then. Come on. All right. Oh, okay. Verdant. Right. Okay. Yeah. It's been a while since I've had a Verdant beer as well. These guys do some nice stuff. So yeah, where are Dea from again? I forget. These guys. Where are Dea? Where are Dea from? These guys are from Cheltenham. Yeah, they're from. That's kind of south. It's west of London, if I remember right. It's somewhere in that kind of region. But yeah, Verdant. These guys, this time, yeah, this one is called Neil Gets Things Done. This one, Simcoe, Citro, Mosaic, and Nelson Sauvin. That's a really kind of classic, very nice hop blend there. But yeah, Neil Gets Done. IPA 6.5% ABV. This is going to be pretty damn good as well, actually. So yeah, this is going to be quite nice to have a bunch of English beers. I think, Adam, if you are watching, what I really would love to do is I would love to have this a little bit. You know, I would love to have this kind of quite regularly. Send you some cash and get some more English beers. That would be awesome. Definitely need to do a swap for you for this one. But yeah, I think in the future it'd be awesome to have this a little bit more regularly. And I'll just send you the cash. This would be yeah, but that's going to be really cool. Another Verdant IPA. What's this one? What is this one? This looks like a marble. What is marble? Yeah, this one, otherwise metric, otherwise known as a pint. Marble beer produced to imperial standards, actually. So what is this? Is this a right? So this is it's a half-litre, so it's not a pint, actually. It's not a pint. What kind of beer is this one? Give yourself it's a session ale. It's their session ale, the metric session ale. Did we drink? I wonder if we drank this one when we were there, when we were in Manchester with Paul. But yeah, these guys are one of the more kind of old school breweries of Manchester. If I remember rightly, I have reviewed one or two beers on the channel from them. But yeah, it's quite cool to have another can of these. So yeah, this will be a really cool one, a session. I guess it's like a session IPA of some description. So yeah, it says blend of modern, exciting, hop, zesty aromas. Yeah, this is like a session IPA, this beer. This should be really nice, actually. So yeah, that's pretty damn cool as well, I have to say. Yeah, we've still got another good 8 beers to look at. Let's have a look at this. What is this one? This looks like a brewery. Oh, Track. The Sonoma Pale Ale. I don't think I've had this, actually. This is one of their kind of staple beers, actually. I've only reviewed 1 or 2 beers from Track Brewing. So yeah, the Sonoma Pale Ale, this is one of their kind of staples, actually. So yeah, I'm not sure what this one is kind of like, but yeah, this will be a nice kind of New England session IPA. Or would you consider this a pale? Yeah, it's a pale ale. So yeah, remember the IPAs and pale ales, of course, they are related by the hop to malt ratio. So yeah, this is another really well-respected Manchester brewery, actually. I want to go and film another. I really need to get back to Manchester and do some more out and about filming, because we did go and drink a beer at Track Brewing. I remember I knocked mine off. I can't remember how I did it, but I knocked mine straight off. They just poured me another one straight away. Actually, I think they did that because I wasn't drunk or anything. So yeah, no, I remember being at Track Brewing and just knocking my beer clean off the table. So yeah, that was a kind of fun one. What is this? This is a Cloudwater. Yeah, Cloudwater. Classic one, this. The West Coast IPA. This is one I asked Adam for this. He asked me if I wanted some Cloudwater. I said, yeah, if we can. The West Coast IPA. So really looking forward to this one, actually. Cloudwater, one of the classic English breweries. They're doing some really, really interesting stuff. So, yeah, these guys have been around. Have they been around since about 2012? Am I remembering right now? But yeah, this one, yeah, looking forward to that. A few more comments coming in, but yeah, the whole thing lifts. Yeah, so the whole thing lifts out per 3 beers. Hartlepool, yeah, they were in Hartlepool, but they're contract brewing. Severio Viscotto, missing the Scottish beers. I do actually have 2 trips planned to Scotland. One will be the 3rd to the 7th of December. That's for my little guy's first birthday. And then I will be home from, I think, the 19th of December until, I want to say, the 14th of January. So you will see more Scottish beers around Christmas time. You will definitely get some more Scottish beers around Christmas time. So don't worry. I do actually plan to travel to Scotland a little bit more regularly over the next little while. So you will see the Scottish beers a bit more regularly. I kind of wish I could get the Scottish beers a little bit more regularly as well, in fairness. Adam's saying that he tried to get the flagships. You know, that's awesome. Yeah, it's good, as I say, to get these. It's pretty cool, actually. I do hope that, as I say, it would be awesome to have a kind of regular stream of English beers on the channel, actually. Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. Cloudwater has some crazy good beer with the MCI stouts. Yeah, no, that's something I really want to go at, some of those Cloudwater Imperial stouts. So when I get over to England, I do want to do a bit of an England tour, fly to Bristol and then just work way up and things. Yeah, you know, I do want to kind of stop off and film in different places and things like that. That's definitely something that's on the cards. So yeah, and Luke is saying that I love your reviews of German beers. Yeah, I need to. I like your reviews. I'm being too strong there. But yeah, no, I do want to get a few more German classic beers and stuff, and I need to have a little look at that, actually. I need to see about getting some more German beers. A lot of stuff in the works at the moment. The next year is quite busy for me. The next until about June next year is going to be quite busy, but there's a lot of exciting things kind of coming up to this. So yeah, Adam is saying I got to try some nut ale from the Belhaven Brewery in Scotland. Very good stuff. Belhaven are actually one of the more kind of macro-y breweries, Adam. So there are a lot better beers in Scotland than Belhaven. I don't think I've even reviewed anything from Belhaven here on the channel, actually. That's a good point. I've never done that. Yeah. Where are you, Adam, actually? With a name like that, I'm guessing it must be Canada or Australia, New Zealand, something like that. Yeah. So Pills is saying, yeah, thank you, Adam. Yeah, definitely. Huge thank you to Adam. As I say, it would be awesome. I need to chat to Adam because, yeah, this one, we will do a swap for this. But like I say, doing swaps regularly is quite difficult just with the way the Swedish system works. So hopefully I can get Adam to, if I send Adam some cash, he might do it more often. Fingers crossed. We'll see. We'll chat about that, I'm sure. Base beer recipe is spot on for me. Which one is this? The Cloudwater, the base, yeah, the base stout recipe would be good. And then I could sort out some stuff from the UK as well. That would be awesome, actually, to get some more kind of London stuff. So I might well take you up on that, actually. That would be awesome. Vault City might be Scotland's best brewery right now. Yeah, I think, yeah, the best breweries, the best Scottish breweries for me, Tempest. These guys have been awesome for years. They try different styles. Vault City, it's cool to have a sour beer brewery in Scotland these days, for sure. Overtone are doing some awesome IPAs. I really want to review more of their stuff, Overtone, when I go home. And, you know, Vault City, I really want to do more of their stuff as well. But, you know, I've always liked 6 Degrees North. They've got some interesting things. Dead End Brew Machine. I'm not sure how easy they are to get a hold of outside of Scotland, but Dead End Brew Machine, they've got some ridiculously good Imperial Stouts as well. So yeah, 6 more beers to go then, 6 to go. Let's get this guy. Oh, this one's stuck. See. Come on. Let's just see. Just pull it out. Okay. Next one. Oh, this looks like a brewery that I don't know. This looks like another brewery. No, this one is quite well packed. Let's see. Love Lane Baltic Haze version 2. Oh, what's this? Is this oh, it's a New England IPA. Baltic Haze. That's kind of unusual. Yeah, Baltic Haze, Love Lane. Yeah, again, Liverpool brewery that Adam speaks quite highly of. Azaka, Citra Cryo, Idaho 7, Mosaic, and Simcoe. That seems as if it's going to be pretty damn good. Yeah, I think this will be very, very nice. Actually, Baltic Haze version 2. Yeah, I'll need to get my research done for Lovelace and see. But Adam he would help me with that if he would be. He would help me with some of the research if I needed it. Yeah, next one. Let's get this guy out. Ooh, what's this? Carnival Brewing Company. We Are Diamonds IPA, Simca, Amarillo, Equinox. You don't see Amarillo that much these days. I always used to love it, the big oily orange character that you get from this one. But yeah, another Liverpool brewery, Carnival Brewing Company. This is going to be interesting to try. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, brewed and canned at Carnival Brewing Company Limited. Yeah, this would be cool. We Are Diamonds IPA. So yeah, cool stuff actually. Yeah, this will be interesting to try. Some awesome, ridiculous beers here. Lots of good IPAs, I'm sure. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, okay. Not sure. Oh, right. Okay, an Imperial Stout. Yeah, I was wondering where the darker ones were going to be. What's this? Chapter Brewing fictional beer. Co-author cross with the Firkin. Is this a collaboration beer? Yeah, these guys are from Cheshire, Sutton Weaver, so they're Cheshire. I always forget what the English counties are. Cheshire, I think, is like south of kind of Liverpool and Manchester type area. But yeah, this one, that looks going to be awesome. The 10 Lonely Seconds Imperial Stout, 10%. That looks as if it's going to be a monster. I don't know what kind of. I don't know if Adam actually talked to me about this one. I just told him get me some local, some beers that are local to you and things. So why not? So yeah, this one. Nice to have an Imperial Stout. This one. What's it saying? It's does it say what kind it is? No, it doesn't really. Just a big Imperial Stout, I guess. We'll find out when we review it. Sure we will. A few comments then. Yeah, Craig is saying Vault City's been since last year. I can send you the third-party website I use if you like. That would be awesome. For the thing, Dead End Brew Machine are canning, so on all UK websites. Yeah, that's cool to see that they're getting out there a little bit more. I used to buy them in Valhalla's Goat in Glasgow, actually. Cool beans. And yeah, they're based on the south outskirts of Runcorn. Yeah. Okay, awesome. What's going on with this? Computer's being a pain. Yeah, three more. So, come on. Yeah. Oh, this one's well wrapped. There we go. Oh, right. This looks Polly's. Yeah. Yeah. Adam was telling me that yeah, Polly's were very easy to get from him. I've not reviewed too many from these guys. So this one's the India Paleo with Guava. Moves in the jacuzzi. That will be interesting. Yeah. So a fruited New England by the looks of it. Extra pale dextrin, oats and wheat. That's going to be pretty good. Yeah. So I've not had too many beers from Polly's. I think. What was it called? Was it Lokal? They were originally. Lokal, yeah. These guys, they were originally called Lokal, but these guys are getting a lot. These are kind of one of the hyped breweries these days from Wales, North Wales. There's again, yeah, Flintstone. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, nice to have this one as well. No, thank you for that again, Adam. That's a brewery I've wanted to revisit for quite some while. We've got a few more things in there. Cool beers. Let me see. Based on the outskirts of Runcorn, Severio is saying, but if possible, to send you some good amount. Sweden, you would send it to Sweden, Severio. So yeah, no, if you, Severio, one of the things I've been saying to a few of my followers I've got, because Riku, I don't know if Riku's still watching, but Riku sends me beer from Finland. So I sent him some money. He's out the ball, gets me some beers and things like that. And then, yeah, so Severio, I'd love to review some more random Italian beers because I've had some really good ones, but we only get the fairly big breweries, you know, like you know, Birrificio Italiano, Baladine. You know, we only get those kind of bigger breweries up here. So I'd love to have some of your local stuff and just some of the other really random things that you can get from Italy. I'd love to review Italian beer a little bit more regularly. So if you would want to be my Italian beer mule, I'll send you some monies. You can sort out a box for me and we can do it regularly, like, you know, once, twice a year, something like that. That would be awesome. I'd love to have Italian beer more regularly on the channel because it's somewhere that I've not really kind of touched upon as well. I'd love to go back to Italy, actually. Io studiando italiano per mio anni finali a scuola. Ho visitato Italia con i miei genitori per l'anno 2008. Ho visitato Toscana, deva, I don't know, how do you say? Molto bellissimo, if I remember rightly. Yeah, my Italian, I studied Italian a little bit at school. I can remember bits and bobs of it, but yeah, do need to get back into that. I'd love to go back to Italy and experience some of the beers and stuff there. That would be awesome. It's a very nice idea. German classics pills. I'd love to get some more German beers on the channel. So yeah, some more. It's always interesting to get the regional things, so we can talk about that. You know, guys, to get in touch with me if you want to talk about that, Instagram, message me through the Instagram. That's the easiest way to do it because the new Facebook messaging system's a bit meh. Don't like it that much. And right on the Welsh and Cheshire border. Ah, yeah. Okay, awesome. Right. So Polly's right on the border. Okay. This one, oh, what's this? This looks like another brewery. We've got this is the second last beer, the penultimate one, actually. So, yeah. This Southdown this is a West Coast IPA. Very nice. Black Lodge Brewing. So it's Columbus, Amarillo, and Simcoe. It's got oats in it though. It's got a bit of oats in it. Some Pilsner malt too. This is going to be really interesting. South Baxter Dawn. Doesn't see Black Lodge Brew. And these guys are from Liverpool as well. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be awesome too. So yeah, Adam really did go for the local stuff with this. Love it. Thank you, Adam. That's got some new breweries to feature on the channel. And yeah, let's get this one. This looks as if it might be from the same brewery, actually. There we go. Yeah, this is a double IPA. This one, this is a New England. Yeah, this is a New England. Another one from Black Lodge, actually, the beginning of the end. Yeah, coming in. What's this? 8 point. Yeah, what's it? 8% ABV. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. So Citra and Centennial. I love Centennial. Centennial's a really, really nice hop, actually. So yeah, this is going to be awesome. How many beers there's that Adam actually sent me? This was 4, 10, 12, 16 beers, man. That's crazy. No, Adam, massive thank you for that. That's really cool. I've got so much beer in the fridge just now. I've still got a lot of stuff to work through from Finland, Estonia, and things. But yeah, this is going to be awesome. My liver's going to hate me over the next while. My liver is absolutely going to hate me. So yeah, but I think it's going to be, I'm going to have a very good time reviewing these beers, actually. So Adam, massive thank you, man, for doing that. That's really, really cool, actually. So yeah, lots of English beers to come up for you on the channel. 16 different English beers. Well, 1 Welsh, 15 English beers, 1 Welsh. That's pretty damn awesome, actually. Yeah, let's see. We've got a few things, if you like. ensopianweb.de. Right, okay. Can you message me through, can you put that as a comment on the videos or something? Because it's a bit difficult to get things through the stream. But if you email me, james.rampantlionreviews@gmail.com, let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. But probably it would have to be later in the year because there's been quite a few, there's a few other beer mails planned. So it does have to be scheduled a little bit. We'll figure out. Drop me an email on the channel email, and we'll definitely talk about that. Yeah, be awesome. So Adam's saying I would have put more stouts in, but it's the wrong type of the year. Yeah, well maybe we can sort out a box or something, or I can or if we do end up meeting in Glasgow, that would. If you can bring up a few more stouts and things with you, that would be cool. We have Davor there saying good evening. Yeah, awesome to try. Yeah, awesome to have Davor along. You will see another live stream next week, and it's a box that Davor has sent me as well. And we have Real Pilsner saying hello to Davor, and we're saying, let me see, I'm going to actually put the link in the stream. I'm not sure if any of the other guys want to join actually. Let me see. It'd be cool to get. See, I'm just putting the link in for these guys to join if they want to join now. So we'll open it up. I'll send it to Thomas directly as well, because Thomas was keen to join. He was saying he fancied a good bum after. Well, I'll send it directly to Thomas. There we go. Okay, but yes, can get rid of that now. Great Italian. Yeah, I've forgotten most of my Italian, man. I used to be a lot better at it. But by the way, you could say molto bello or è bellissimo, molto bellissimo. Okay, yeah, grammar, man. Hate grammar. Learning. I'm focusing on. I would like to go back to my Italian, but at the moment it's Swedish for obvious reasons, and it's Swedish for obvious reasons, and Japanese for obvious reasons as well. So I need to decide after my Swedish is finished this year. I might take up a second language again, and another language as well, actually. So yeah, I'll do email. There we go. And then Adam saying, yeah, no problem. The train it's just transporting them at the other end. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we'll figure something out. It would be nice to catch you in Glasgow or so. But yeah, let's get. We've got Thomas has just joined us. Let me just get a bit more comfortable, and we'll let Thomas in. And yeah, guys, anyone else on the chat, just. Let's add Thomas in. There we go, man. How's it going?
Are you getting comfortable for me? Are you getting comfortable for me then?
Getting comfortable for you for a good bum, always.
But, lovely.
Yeah,
lovely.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Lovely. I'd love to do that.
But your connection's been shite tonight, man.
Has it? It's been really. Is the pictures? It seems to be all right. No, it's just the picture and stuff.
Quite laggy. The picture quality's fine. That's not a problem. It's just a bit laggy and everything.
That's a bit weird. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Like I've got a 5G network, so I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know why it's been a bit laggy. Because normally it's really good. Actually, it's usually pretty solid. I don't know.
So really,
we'll see.
You gotta. Shit, I'm just typing a Dutch message, and I just wanted to say something in Dutch. Go fucking figure.
Craig's going to join us. Craig's joining us in 15. Yeah, Craig's going to join us.
I think Adam said something about wanting his tea. Yeah, I'm not tea yet, I think.
Oh, his dinner, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it'd be nice to have Craig on. I don't think Craig's been on the channel for a good wee while, actually.
I think I've had Craig in Belgian Gimp in a stream 3 weeks ago or so.
Harry, the Belgian Gimp.
Oh, yeah, no, it'd be nice to have Craig on. Fucking hell. Just give me 2 moments, right? Because
that's all right. Don't worry.
I'm trying to find I'm trying to find the link to your stream on my phone, and I can't find it. Like the YouTube link. You know what I mean? There it is. Give me 1 moment.
Yeah.
There. Right. There we go. Fine. That is what I needed to do. Now I'm all yours, honey. Did you miss me? And that's the moment where your internet connection decided to fuck up. Beautiful. This is just beautiful. Okay, apparently I'm hi guys, my name is Thomas, and I'm apparently going to be your I'm probably going to be the entertainer. Just do your thing, man. I think I'm going to be your guys' entertainment for tonight, because apparently James is just this is not a tap takeover. This is a channel takeover.
What it is today.
Are you still there? James? Honey boo, darling, This usually helps draw out Jim. Jim, you fancy a bum? Holy shit, guys! I think I broke him. This is lovely. So anyway, yeah, he's gone. I'm just gonna check out, guys. I'm gonna check out.
There we go. Oh, how is the three of me? What the hell is this, man?
Three. I'm seeing two of you. What the?
There we go. Yeah.
was
Oh
new.
man, that's a pain in the arse. I've gone back to my natural position, bed.
Is that your natural position, lover?
It is just for you, babes.
Oh hell.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, for those of you watching, Thomas and I will be doing some after we have a bum, of course, because that's just kind of what we do. We put our headphones on, we have a bum. We talk a lot about bluewies and
Bluewies.
Belgian.
We'll have some good Belgian beers.
Yeah.
We're gonna have at least 10 duvels. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. oh no. Well, we have to go for 11 because otherwise we're not men. You know.
This is true.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, no, it's otherwise. Well, if we don't have 11, then we're stalkers and all this. You know, it's good, but yeah. Anyway,
seriously though, let's drop that subject.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, no. For those of you watching, I'm going to go and visit the Netherlands in the middle of October. I'm going to spend. I think I'm flying over on. I forget if it's Wednesday night or Thursday. I need to figure that out before I get on the plane. But yeah, I think it's actually Wednesday I go across, and I think I'll spend the day in Leiden.
Yeah.
And then on the Friday I'll go up to Thomas. We'll have a quick bum as soon as I arrive, and then
I'll make the bed just for you.
Yeah, then we'll get on the beer. I'll bring my whiskey flavored Johnnies.
Ooh.
Whiskey flavored Johnny.
God.
No, it's really good. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. So I was saying earlier, Thomas, we'll see about filming a Meet the Blogger. I want to, you know how I do the Meet the Brewery. I want to do a Meet the Blogger thing as well.
Well, you can meet me. This no, we're really pushing this, aren't we?
What?
These lovely comments of ours.
Or gayness. It's 2020. It's 2020, man. People just have to love. People just have to share the love with us.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Our Dutch oven. Yeah. Yeah.
No, go there. No, go there.
I've stopped for a cheeky chug. Yeah. Let's see. We've got a few. Thomas, how are you? Yeah, you were the king of the stream.
I had to take over, man. It was a stream takeover. Yeah.
Stream takeover. Stream tap takeover.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So Tom, you've got a comment. Last time I saw you, you were at the Massive Beer Chat. Oh yeah. Massive Matt.
Yeah. The thing is, I've been incredibly busy for the last, I think, week or 6 or so, and I just really haven't had time in the weekends to join the live streams. And during the weeks, I try not to drink alcohol, but I figured whatever, let's go for it.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, why are you not drinking?
Oh, because I'm going to do some reviews afterwards.
Get in on it, man. Get a beer.
I actually don't have any that I'm not going to review. I don't buy so many beers in for I don't actually buy beer other than the stuff that I'm going to review, so I'm saving it for actually reviewing. But yeah.
So, right. Well, that's cool. That's cool, mate. That's cool.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, no, I've got so much beer at the moment as well. Like I've got with Adam's box, Davor's box is coming in next week. I've also got Chris from Belgium is sending me a box. And then I've had my Swedish order as well, so it's a ridiculous amount at the moment. So unless it's for review, I'm not drinking it. It's really like that at the moment.
It's much better for your health.
Yeah, we're looking after my figure for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. So screen resolution. We've got all of these. It's thought for a cheeky. Oh, I've clicked on these already. I'm multiplying. Davor's laughing at us. Davor, you can get on it as well. Davor is a big.
Davor needs to get in on this.
Davor is a sexy beast. I love him for his Belgian brain.
His Belgian brain. Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
His Belgian brewery brain. Yeah. Yeah. And Severio is saying, I live in Trieste. I've heard that's a beautiful city. One of my bands I like, Rhapsody of Fire, are from there. But yeah, no, Austrian and Slovenia. Well, we've got Davor. Davor is my Slovenian and Balkan beer mule. But yeah, no, I'd focus if you were sending me stuff, Severio, the Italian stuff. I would love it would be Italian stuff mainly. I would want. Yeah, no, that would be awesome. As I say, it'd be cool to get some Italian beers. My favorite Belgian beer style. Oh,
that's a treat. That's a tricky one. No, actually, not really that tricky. I'll probably just go for like a Gers or a Lambic. That would probably still be my. Can you consider? Yeah, Saison is from Belgium originally, isn't it?
Yeah.
So more like that Saison. I know everybody's goes for like the blondes and the tripels and stuff like that. But no, man, just like give me a Gers or give me a Lambic.
I still feel. I mean, I really like the Lambics. I have been getting more into them. That's Belgian Chris that I was talking about. It's really him. He sent me some of the Lambics because I hadn't reviewed any of them. So yeah, he really got me into the Lambic beers for sure. Yeah, no, I really like. I've really just been enjoying them since, to be honest. Really love those. I love the Lambics. But I think for me, I love Flanders Reds. Love a Flanders.
Oh right,
Red.
yeah.
Rodenbach and Duchesse de Bourgogne. I need to see about getting a few others because I think those are just two of the better known ones. I think there's quite a few breweries that are making those.
You know what? I really wouldn't know. Those are the ones that I. Oh, and Liefmans Goudeband. I'll try and get one for you if I can get one. That would be good for you. You'd like that one.
Yeah, I need to start. I'll be buying some stuff for you at the start of next month to bring. So
we need to have you really shouldn't.
Yeah, we need to have a chat. We'll need to have a chat about that, about exactly what to get you, because I know the breweries that I want to get. It's just a case of what I can get.
Oh man, just do whatever you want. Don't worry about that. Anything. I mean, you don't even have to bring anything. You know that, right? Just do what you want.
I booked a case so that I could bring stuff, so I'm not wasting it. So
it's for your whiskey flavored Johnnies.
Oh yeah, just the full caseload of whiskey flavored Johnnies. Yeah,
you're gonna need it, man.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Just to go back to that, I love the quads. I love the tripels, the blondes, and the Flanders Reds for me. Yeah, it's probably the Scottish sweet tooth a little bit. Probably the Flanders Reds and the quads for me. I do like that.
Scottish sweet tooth. You got a sweet tooth?
Just for you. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, Valdo. We've got Valdo with us again. Greetings from the Netherlands.
Yeah. Waldo's still a bit.
Oh yeah, the stream.
He's the one. No, he's the one that got me the. He's the one that got me the. What's it called? What's it? Damn it.
Pohala.
The Pohala, and he wanted you and me to review that together.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I think I already filmed mine for that.
Bastard.
Yeah, no, it's just because I had the original and the I think I did the other one. I think I did the other one just after it because I wanted to kind of compare. So yeah.
Oh, so you double dipped, huh?
Double dipped it. Yeah, but yeah, that's awesome. And oh yeah, we've got the other sexy beast.
Oh, he's my lovely man. He's my lovely man.
I love the video of his son dancing. His son dancing was brilliant. Did you see that one?
I saw that one. Yeah, man. Of course.
I was impressed with that. He's got some moves.
Kids got skills, man. Skills and kills.
The question is, does that come from his father or his mother?
I've seen Remy try to move It's the mother.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love you, Remy, but no.
Yeah. Oh, so he's got the fabulousness, but not the dance moves.
Oh, he is fabulous, but he's the sexy beast, but he's the sexiest of all of us. But no dance moves though.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yeah. I've got a few more. Yoo-hoo. Okay. Davor saying seasons can be very interesting. Yeah, I mean that is a style. I need to get a few more kind of classic Belgian examples. I mean, all the Belgian beer you get is more. It's more quads and tripels and the lambics. Those are the things that we really seem to come across
Yeah,
more
but
often.
I really don't think like what a saison is supposed to be is. They're not really brewing those anymore. It's all like they all use the Dupont, basically like a Dupont yeast or like a sort of like a Tank 7 sort of inspired thing. Some are a bit more hoppy than the others, but the real funky classic, sort of mixed fermentation saisons. No, they're not. I don't really think they're being done anymore.
Yeah, the funky ones. Yeah, that's a good point.
No.
Actually, as I say, that's a style that we should maybe look more into.
We should. I mean, if you really look at it, the classic saison is quite related to the to Goza, really.
Oh, Thomas, just when we're on Davor's comment, an idea.
Yeah.
I want to go and visit Davor next year. Would you be game for a Slovenia trip?
Look, man, we'll have to talk about that off camera, but I'd love to go to Slovenia.
Yeah.
I'd love to cuddle with Davor and you together and get some real good Lobik in.
Yeah, that would be
before
awesome.
before anybody thinks that's a euphemism, no, that's actually a brewery. But no, I'd love to do that. I'd love to figure that one out.
Yeah, because I was thinking that because Davor, like, there's a couple of the breweries and stuff there have said that they'd like to do kind of meet the brewery and things. So that's definitely something. And I was trying to convince Davor to come to the Netherlands at the same time I was coming, but he's working stuff.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome if Davor could have joined us. That would have been great. You can imagine his car driving by to Slovenia, the bumper scraping off the ground.
Scraping all the way. Trying to cross all those borders, going, they've got anything to report? So, no.
No. Oh, the amount of Belgian beer that would be taken back would just be insane, yeah.
It would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Very traditional.
Severius saying favourite English and Scottish beers. I mean, there is only really one style of Scottish beer, the Scotch ale.
The wee heavy.
The wee heavy, yeah, it's that. I mean, I love Scotch ales. I like both the kind of classic takes and the American takes on them, to be honest. I mean, I like both.
It's an underrated style, really, isn't it? Especially for all the malt heads. Everybody's all into like the quads, the old ales, the barley wines, and they all seem to forget the wee heavy.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of forgotten. It is a forgotten style a little bit. There are some really good examples out there as well. One beer I'd love to get for you at some point, Thomas, would be Old Parochial from Tempest. Like, that's probably the best Scottish brewed Scotch ale that I've come across. So I need to keep an eye out for one of those and get you one.
I think. Let me give me a moment, because you're probably going to laugh at me right now. But Tempest, you say, right? Will thee give me a moment, good sir?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Let's see. All parochial. No, not right now. I know that every now and then it pops up on Beer Dome, but he doesn't have it in stock right now.
Yeah, well, if you ever see Old Parochial, go for it.
I will.
Yeah, but yeah, as for English beers, favorite style of English beer, I mean, for me, English beer is all about the dark stuff. Stouts, porters. Probably I'd pick stout though, because the stout's a bit more diverse than the porter. I think I'd always be tempted to choose I don't know. Porters for me, I always kind of think if you're going for the dark beers, if you want a lighter dark beer, I would always go for, a Tmavi or a Schwarzbier over the English porter. I probably would, but stouts for me, the English beers, I think it's all about the stouts. Love stouts. English bitters I don't really like that much.
For me, when it comes to the porters, I think it really sort of depends on what you're feeling. Like, I don't really have a lot of experience with Schwarzbiers, but because of them being a lager, I like the fact that a Schwarzbier can be a bit more cleaner, a bit more drinkable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I suppose it depends what you want as well. Like if you want one that's a bit more bready, you'll take the Czech Tmavi over the German Schwarzbier.
Yeah.
As well. I've always found the German lagers are a bit crisper, more crisp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then if I want something that has a bit more of a, oomph, a bit more oomph is a big word, but then I prefer an English porter, I think.
You have got some really nice examples of porter. So probably for me, it's porter or stout would be my favourite English style of beer. As I say, I don't like the English golden ales and stuff because I think English hops are just far better in dark beers. That's my opinion. Open to being proved wrong. The best English style bitters that I've actually had have been from Sweden, and they've been brewed with American hops. The Bideru bitter from Nynäshamn Brewery and the Örebro bitter from Närke Brewery. Those are the best ones I've had.
I'll have to take your word for that because real proper bitters is not something that is readily accessible to me. It's not something I can really quickly pick up.
You don't see them in Sweden either. You don't really see them in Sweden that often. Those were two of the very first craft beers in Sweden, and they're still produced. Otherwise, you really don't see the English bitters that much. There was a brewery released an English Paleo recently, but I never got that. I just didn't try that because I was like not a great fan of the English Paleos and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, stout or porter for me. It's all about that. So in fairness,
stout.
Brown ale is an English style beer, and a good brown ale, nice. Good brown ale is always a good shout too. But yeah, we have Alex is saying, "Hey James, new sub to the channel. Love the Belgian beer sets. My favourite's the quadruple from De Halfman. Oh, what's that? What's that beer actually called again? That's got a different name. The De Halfmans.
Do you want one? The Halfman. You mean the Straffe Hendrik?
That's it. Yeah, I've had those.
I've had one?
I've had them.
One? Oh, okay, but do you need one? As in, it's been a while. Do you need one? Because then I'll pick one up for you because they're like a buck change here.
Oh right, okay.
They're dirt cheap, so it
might be an interesting one to film together.
Could do that. We'll figure that out. It could be great because if there's a few, do it in chat. But if there's a few requests that you have, I can always keep an eye out. I can't promise anything, but I can always try.
Yeah, no, because I still need to review the Trip Ale. I think I can't remember. I've reviewed one of them. I need to check, but yeah, no, I need to review the other one. Yeah, that's the point.
I'll get one of those. I'll get one of those for you as well. Sorry, I've been really sipping on this one for a while now, and it's starting to get to me.
Oh yeah, my brain's dying. Hopefully Craig gets on soon. He's got two of the Poyala ones.
How do you've been there? How do you pronounce it? I always say Pohala. I always say Pohala.
Poyala, apparently. Is the way to do it. I still pronounce it wrong. Poyala, yeah.
Poyala. You pronounce it wrong. That's something else.
I've been pronounced. Because I was saying Poyala.
Yeah, but we always say brewery wrong as well. So
Poyala. Yeah, but it's Poyala apparently. Poyala.
All right.
It means Northern Realm apparently. Northern Realm.
Does it now?
It does.
Oh, okay.
It's your Southern Realm I like though. But yeah, Remy's saying, yeah, I was impressed at too. It's the mother indeed. Davor is saying Verzet and Alvi. I've never had Verzet actually. Take a modern approach to the world bound. Davor's got a ridiculous. Davor needs to start his own channel.
Yeah, but we always say that, and he never will.
He never will. Bad Davor. This guy has a ridiculous knowledge of Belgian beer. I say it all the time. Davor would be the king. Davor would be the king of the Belgian beer reviews. That's what we should do. We should start up a crowdfunding and just get Davor relocated to Belgium.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. He would be like that. He would love that.
Yeah, we should all relocate to Belgium anyway.
Yeah. and review the buoys. But yeah, what about the Golden Carolus Cuvée de Kaiser Imperial Blue? I don't know. I have reviewed it. I don't know if it was the Imperial Blue, but I have had Cuvée de Kaiser from him. Yeah, I have had that. Oh, and
I don't think I've ever reviewed it. I've had it. You know what? That's so weird. Is it? Oh, look at that! Look at that sexy body! Look at that sexy beard!
I just told. It's getting there again. I need to. You all right?
Doing all right, Craig. How are you?
Doing just fine, mate.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's good. It's all good. Brain's starting to die a little bit, but yeah, brain's starting to die, but it's all good.
This is not that difficult for all folk.
On that.
Oh.
Just a
Pilsner. Yeah.
I've never had it. So.
Any good?
Don't know. I assume so. I've had it.
Oh, you've not opened it. Sorry, yeah.
I've had it. It's all right. I've not had it before. I'm more of a Rhine backer. This is which is obviously an Aldi beer. This is a Lidl flagship Pilsner, I guess.
Okay.
I think so. We've got a few different Aldi and Lidl beers here than you guys do. I think that's probably different for every country. We I think let's see. Our Lidl has Oettinger. How do you pronounce that? We have something called Cordaat for the Lidl, and Aldi, of course, has the legendary, as we would know here in the Netherlands, Aldi has the legendary Schultenbrouw.
Oh.
Which comes in a whopping 5%. It comes in a 8%, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it does have the extra strong 12% ABV.
Nice.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we never really answered Val's question, actually. Yeah, I have reviewed. I don't know if it's the exact beer, if it's the Imperial Blue, but yeah, there is a Golden Carolus one. Just go into the search bar, put Golden Carolus, and it will come up. I'm pretty sure I have reviewed a Cuvée de Kaiser, but I can't remember if it was the Imperial Blue. Definitely. Davor's saying that Phantom do it.
Phantom was about the saisons, like the more proper classic saison. I've had. Was it a saison? I reviewed it. I reviewed a saison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're Belgian. They're from the Ardennen, the region, and there was a time when you could only really get the beers at the brewery, but these days you can get them online easily enough. I know for a fact that because I've ordered it there, the Beer Dome has it every now and then, so they're easy enough to get these days. And I think that's a good one from Davor, because Phantom does some great saisons and triples and things like that, but they are lively. You really want to be careful when you open them. So if you do ever get your hands on a Phantom, be advised.
Yeah. It's a brewery I've never reviewed yet, actually. Staffa Hendrik Wild Triple with Brett, brewed once a year. Ooh, that could be interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, Davor's. Davor, do you want to join? Tell us if you want to join. Actually, it'd be awesome to have you on.
Only if you have sexy headphones, otherwise you're not allowed.
Oh yeah.
And the Staffa Hendrik Wild, by the way, have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's basically like you said, the Bretted triple. You really want to get that one with like with an Orval with like a year or two of age on it. It becomes this lovely. It's not like overly breaded or anything. You just get this sort of very dry, slightly funky triple, and that sort of over the top sweetness that some of these triples can have is gone. It's just so dry and crushable, and it comes in at 9% ABV. It really sneaks up on you. It really is something you should try.
That would be awesome. Yeah, be cool to try that for sure.
We need to try that, I think. I really want to hear more about the Perlebacher, please.
Oh, yeah, the Perlebacher, 30-cent pills. But it's running down the throat well. Fair dues. Nice. And we have... Really like Van Steenberg. Yes, Van Steenberg are good. Van Steenberg are pretty good.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, is that Golden Drac?
Golden Drac, and yeah.
You can on any given day. Often you can get a 4-pack of the Golden Drag 4-pack for €5 at a Lidl.
Bloody hell.
Oh, nice.
And if you ever want a cheap evening of getting completely done, that'll do you.
Yeah, no, we're getting 2 beers. Oh, sorry, Craig.
I want to do 10, but anyway.
You need to do at least 10, yeah, of course, because you need to get above that 105.9 ABV, and 10 will do, of course, because that will get you. Yeah.
Got to be 100. You've got to be 105.9% sure that you're drunk.
It's your masculinity talking there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Davor's saying good evening. Yeah, but Van Steenberg, we're actually getting, we're getting 2 beers, a bourbon barrel aged one and a Lafroig barrel aged one. So I'm tempted to get those. I have to say. The prices are pretty decent, actually. What would you pay for those in the Netherlands, Thomas? I think it's either a 750 or a litre. Maybe you've seen them.
I need to check this out because I have heard of them, and I have not seen them for sale anywhere yet because I really want to figure out something first. I hope, and I believe that these are actually barrel aged, because there is something called the Brewmaster's Edition that used to be labeled as barrel aged, and these days it is simply whiskey aroma infused. And it has gotten the stain. It's got the Golden Drag world a bit confused as into what the hell is going on. Is that still barrel aged? What about barrel aging at Steenberg? Does that still happen? And then that came out, so now people are assuming it actually is barrel aged, which I might hope so. When it says Lafroy and what was the other one again?
I think it's just a bourbon barrel aged.
Well, I'm assuming they're going to be properly barrel aged. Otherwise, you wouldn't say Lafroy, right?
Yeah, well, Lafroy, they have got a Lafroy edition. Yeah, but yeah. Sorry, Craig. Yeah.
No, I've been looking for Augustina's Oktoberfest, but I don't think it's hit the UK this year, which is annoying. So,
yeah. The Oktoberfest beer, I have to admit, I don't think it's a patch on the original kind of lager beer, to be honest with you. But
no, I mean, just for trying out. I mean, I'm going to be doing a few of them this end of the month, probably more. But I was looking for that. I know it was in the UK last year, and this year it just hasn't got anywhere. It's not even on any European. Well, the ones I've looked at, it's not been on any European websites either, which is a bit weird. So I don't know. But people are drinking it obviously around Munich, as you'd expect. But it seems it's weird this year.
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the how do you say it? We have the Weihenstephaner one this year, so I'm tempted to try that because I don't think I've ever had that one. So curious to see what the Weihenstephan one is like. So we'll see. There's a few others in there, but there's a couple there that I haven't heard of before. So I'll have a wee look. I'll just have a wee look and see what they've got. Because obviously we've got a limited thing here, but I mean, I want to get more. I need to get a few more Hacker Shore beers. I've been wanting to review some more of their stuff.
We get quite a lot. Is it Hofbräu? We get them, the original, and the Oktoberfest is around. Obviously, Pauliner, which is one of the main ones. I assume is most places at this time of year, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to try Francis Canner, actually. I need to make a review of Francis Canner. I've never done that beer for whatever reason. I don't know why. So
you mean just the Hefeweizen?
Yeah, I've never done that. Yeah, I've never done. I don't think I've actually even ever tasted that. Well, actually, I probably had it in Heidelberg at one point, but yeah.
It's supermarkets here.
Yeah, same here. It's just like, what is it, like €1 something or something?
Yeah, we get it for about 20. We get it for like 20 crowns or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we were about 170-ish year, something like that.
Yeah, it's just a good classic white. I mean, if I really have to choose, for a German white, it's the Weihenstephaner. That's just unbeatable if you ask me. For the real classic, Maybe the Schneiderweisse.
Yeah, the Tap 5. Yeah, Tap
Schneiderweisse
5.
A lot of these classics I've never had. So this year I'm trying to start knocking off one, But,
yeah.
You should, yeah.
See, I'd love to get more Czech beer. I'd love to get more traditional Czech stuff on the channel, but Czech beer's a bit of a pain to get, actually. Yeah. I have to admit, there is a temptation, quite settled in Sweden and I like it, but there is a temptation to, shift down to Munich or something. I'd love to spend a year or so working, and with my work, I can't actually do it. I'd love to just go down to Czech and spend a year and review Czech beers. It'd be awesome.
I'll join you. That
would be good, yeah. Yeah, but still, I've got quite a lot of interest. There will be quite a lot of interesting beers on my channel from next year. So
yeah, I might be going to Madeira for Christmas and New Year, but depending on the progression of this, looks like a second wave kicking off.
yeah.
It's going to be. I don't know what's going on. It's just getting crazy.
Shite's going on. That's what's going on.
You can't make plans. It's just impossible.
Oh, here's another one that we're saying. I like Van Steenberg's The Beer de Buccaneer or the Golden Drac 900. I've never had the Beer de Buccaneer. I'd love to try that, actually. I've heard of that.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I had the Golden Drac 9000 about 15 years ago.
That's a lovely beer, the 9000 one. That's
I was drunk when I had it. It was the end of a lager session like I used to back then, and ended up in the Belgian bar, and a few of them sort of things used to really get you on the on the floor,
yeah,
pretty much.
I remember. Yeah, there's a brewery in the northeast of Scotland, 6 degrees north, Belgian style beers. My friend and I went in there because we were just into craft beer, but at that time it was Brewdog we were used to. We didn't really know very much about Belgian beer, and we thought we just got like different bottles of shit and tried it. And then it was like we bought about 10 bottles or something and just shared them. And then we thought, we feel fine. And then we went outside and the pavement started moving. So
this is the famous 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor.
It's absolutely just. I drank a hell of a lot of. It's okay. I prefer Rheinbacher over this, to be honest. I think they're both the same price. They're like 4 500ml cans for £3 over here, which is pretty good, especially when it's really hot. I mean, I think because I've had Rheinbacher, it's generally my go-to kind of cheap Pilsner, and the shop's literally a 10-minute walk. This store, Lidl, is a bit more out of the way, so I just grabbed a few bits that I've wanted to try for ages, and then I just cracked the first of the 4 cans now, and it's all right. I've had a lot better, of course, but Rheinbacher is really good. That's where I go so far.
I need to try the Rheinbacher, see if I can get that over here.
It's nice. It's pleasant. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that. I really did that. That was. I think it really pissed off Waldo because, it's the classic Belgian shaped bottle. So you have a few preconceived notions when you do a mystery beer. And you're like, okay, you get your classic Belgian in your head, and that there's this. If you know, there's this specific little thing about a Golden Draak that if you've had them a few times, you won't forget it. And it was that one sniff, and it was like, yeah, there you go. This is Golden Draak. It's, and I don't remember. Yeah, it was the 9000. I thought it could be the normal one, which was slightly darker, but I always mix those two up when I'm. But it has that certain thing, and you always pick it out. And I really think that it really pissed off Waldo just a little bit that he figured, like, there we go, we'll have a mystery beer, and it was one sniff. Yeah, there you go. Kind of proud of that one though. Yeah,
that is pretty impressive, I have to say. I am pretty impressed with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Davor's saying, "I'd like to join. We need to get," and he's like, "I need to get in the troubles now." Oh man, yeah. No, Davor gets in trouble. How about Destreza Chases or Castile Beer Rouge?
Ooh, yeah.
I've never had Castile Rouge. I've had the Donker, the Tripel, and I think another one. But I'd love to try the Rouge actually. Castile Rouge I would be keen on.
Nah.
Quite a few of them are these like more regular Belgian beers, but a long time ago, like before Untappd, sort of, definitely not in the last 10 years, but going back further, I've had loads.
Mhm.
Just you know, at the end of a boozy day session and end up there until 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
You know, quite a few hundred, I'd imagine, different stuff, but I just can't remember.
That's kind of what kind of beers they are. I actually have a 2009 vintage of Castile Bruin standing around here, which was had that one before, and it's actually something that ages quite nicely. As a fresh bottle, I can't really recommend it. I just think it's way too sweet, but give it some time, and it's actually quite decent.
Yeah. That would be nice. Yeah, the Destreza. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Robert the Great, man. Robert the Great. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I just say it's on standby. I can actually show you the bottle right now if you really want to.
Oh no, it's all right. We'll keep the love at first sight image. Yeah, yeah. Davor saying Eyinger is another top-notch German brewery. They celebrate.
Yes, please.
Eyinger celebrator.
Oh.
Okay. Doppelbock.
Yeah, Doppelbock. Yeah, I love Doppelbocks, man. Love them.
I, as it gets a bit cooler, because this weekend's supposed to be quite hot, which is ridiculous, pissing me off to be honest. But I've had enough sweating this year. Can't be doing it no more. I need cooler weather. But,
Did you ever go to Hong Kong, Craig, on your travels?
No, I've never been that far east in Asia. I've only been to India.
Ah, right, okay. I was going to say, I've never experienced sweating like Hong Kong or Taiwan. That's just insane.
I've been to West Africa though, and I know. You get off the
Oh,
plane
yeah,
at like 4 a.m, and it's like 28 degrees kind of thing, and it's like you hit a brick wall. It's like, this is not funny anymore. I lost about 2 stone when I went there for 2 weeks. We've done a lot of travelling around and shit. It's a great place to go if you want to diet. It's just fucking nuts. Gambia, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'd love to go and see a bit of West Africa, actually. It'd be quite cool to go there and have a little look around.
Proper culture shock the first time I went, but when I went the second time, it's like, you know.
I need to talk to you about that sometime. That'd be awesome. Africa's been on my list, but next year is going to be... I'll be doing a bit of nomading for a little bit later next year, so that'll be quite interesting.
I mean, you could do your research at the moment. You've got plenty of time, kind of thing, with the way shenanigans is. But actually going and planning and doing stuff, it's
Africa's impossible because they're just all over the place. From what I've seen, I like watching. Have you guys ever watched that? He's not Czech, he's Slovakian. The guy Peter, PP Peter is his channel name. I really like his Africa vlogs, like some of the crazy shit that goes on. He's
never heard of it.
I went in 97 and 2001, so almost 20 years ago I went. So it's changed since then, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what was I, 20 odd? So,
a young buck.
Yeah. That's it. It's Africa. Kenya would be the first place I'd probably think to go in Africa.
I had to go there when I was younger as well, but that never happened. That one.
Madagascar I'd be very interested in, but I think I've heard that Madagascar in certain places is quite dangerous. I've heard you've got to be very careful about which part you go to.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to go to Namibia and Tanzania. Sort of
I've heard that
range.
Namibia is very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go. I'd like to see the Skeleton Coast. That'd be amazing. Seeing like boats half mile inland where they've run aground, then it's just fucking shifted, all sand and stuff. It's like that's nuts.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's Africa would be quite cool. Would have been actually, you know, to be honest, once I did my teacher thing, I actually would have been quite keen to go to Africa for a while, and you know, do some teaching. But they wanted you to pay to do it, and I was like, really?
How about no?
I was like, I'd be quite happy to do it for free, but I'm like, I'm not paying you to fucking take me out there.
Sounds like a Nigerian scam or something type thing.
It wasn't. It was actually like, it was like Oxfam and all these kind of things. It was all of these British charities that were doing it. I was like, what?
Yeah, they got a nice reputation at the moment as well. Bloody hell.
Well, all of these big charities are pretty. I've heard there's a lot of corruption in them, but the thing is in Africa, you know, I had one of my colleagues, he taught in Kenya for years, and he was telling me that, you know, all the aid that used to come from the EU and all these places would land in Nairobi, then the army would come along and take what they want, and then it would end up in the Mazumbas the next day, the big markets.
Yeah.
That's what happened. You get all these bags of food and stuff that says UN aid and all of this, and it ends up in the markets because the army they just go and take what they want. Yeah. So
that's been happening for years and years. That's why I don't, as much as it's like over here, the adverts on the telly, it's like, fuck it, it's just, oh, can you get in this? Well, no, I'll give you a load of water if you want it, but you're not having money. Off, you know? Just give them, you know, blankets and I can buy a tent. Yeah, have a tent, you know, or whatever. You know, it's like, it's always money all the time. It's like, no, not really. Then you find out all the directors are on like ridiculous wages, and it's like, and then you find out within the pound or the euro, whatever you're giving, it's like a percentage actually goes to what you're trying to do it for, and the rest is
yes.
Yeah, you're really hearing a lot more about these charities who really want to do a lot more transparency about what's going on, and I appreciate the transparency, but it's very difficult to actually look up those numbers and see if it's all real and true.
Exactly. You can write anything on a spreadsheet and put it out there.
Yeah, and like these are on numbers, but yeah, okay.
But they're still on ridiculous wages for a charity. You know, it's like,
yeah. I
don't know. I mean, as much as I want to give to all these things, I'd love to. I want to help people like everyone does. But
me too, but. It's a tricky situation.
The trouble is giving money to people. It's like, yeah, bye. You know, you got no way of knowing. Just the way
exactly. You give money to people, and let's face it, in the end of the day, except for a few positive examples, people are assholes.
Well, they are generally the ones, not always, but majority of the time, the people in charge of things coming in. It's like,
TIA, yeah.
Unfortunately, but
yeah.
Anyway. TIA?
TIA. Oh, it's my colleague who used to say that was it. This is Africa. TIA. This is the thing. Yeah, everything that you know. It's pointless trying to plan something in Africa. Yeah, that's what he always used to say. Yeah, I don't know how many years he spent out there. Actually, he spent quite a few. I think more than 5. I would want to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's been living out there since the late 80s. He's an author of. He's also a wildlife guide, but he's done various books on wildlife in Gambia and stuff. I haven't seen him obviously since I last went out there. It may have been mid-2000s he come across, stayed at my other friend's house locally, and so I met him there. But it's weird. He come across and he was like, 2 things he wanted. He wanted London Pride from Fuller's, and blue topped fresh milk. It's weird. It's like, oh, give me that. It's like milk and London Pride. It's quite amusing. That did make it.
Yeah.
You don't get that kind of shit out there. So,
one of my colleagues actually in the school I worked in was from Gambia. Jude, he was hilarious. He was like, he was inviting me out to Gambia and stuff. It would have been quite cool actually. That'd been
it's an awesome place, man. It really is. We stayed in Banjul, and then we took a tour upriver to there's a wildlife place called Tendaba, which is about halfway up along the length of the country. As you know, it's just the river and then a certain part.
It's basically just the riverbank. It's just the country that's the riverbank. Yeah,
pretty much 25 miles or 50 miles north, and then the same south, and then that's it, east to west, the border with obviously Senegal. And there's a great wildlife place called Tendaba Camp, and we went across in the mangroves in a boat and all this sort of thing, seeing like African fish eagles and all that sort of stuff. Really cool. And then we went further in up to a place called Georgetown. I actually got quite ill there. Just obviously, it's a combination of the heat. It was like 45 degrees and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, this is hot. And then there's a place called Bassay, which is one of the furthest sort of west towns along the river, which is but yeah, really lovely place. I mean, this is, as I say, 20 years ago. So there's some real bumpy old roads back then, but it's probably improved a little bit now. You never know. Yeah, I'd recommend going. It's easy to get to. It's a 6-hour flight from here. It's the same time zone as the UK as well. So.
Yeah, I think you can fly down there from Copenhagen actually as well. I'd love to. That would probably be. It'd be cool to go. I don't know how easy it is to move around in Africa and things, but yeah, I would be very curious. I've never been to the continent at all, but yeah.
Taxis. They have to be, if you got bags and stuff. It's a bit like India. It's like they just grab your bags. Come on, because they want to carry your stuff because they want a tip for them carrying your shit. It was very like that when we went to Goa. Like, when was that? I don't know. That was 13 years ago. But it's weird. It's just like, he's fucking nicking my bag. He's like walking off to a taxi kind of thing. Oi! Do you know what I mean? It's quite funny. It's just different culture, and you don't touch over here. You don't touch someone's bag. Over there, it's like because they're fighting over it because they want to, a tip.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd love to go to India as well. Actually, that's another one I'd like to.
What an amazing place that is! It's just nuts in an organised way for some reason. It's quite amusing.
Yeah,
I've never actually really been that far away. What's the furthest I've ever been? Romania, I think.
Romania.
Lovely. Yeah, Romania. Sorry, Romania.
No, I've not been there.
It's a beautiful country, really. I mean, weird country, some weird contrasts, and you can see lovely houses and then know that they are God, what are they called?
The Roma gypsies and stuff.
Yeah, thank you. The Romas. You got lovely housing over there, and then you got Roma gypsies over there, and it's all like really weird contrast. But other than that, a beautiful country, really. But that's basically the furthest I've ever been. Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few Roma. There's a lot of Roma gypsies in Sweden. Actually, they come over and kind of beg. They do a lot of begging, and then they come here in the summer. Then they go home in the winter and take the money they get with them. That's what they do. Yeah. We should have a look at a few of these. We're getting a few more comments. Sorry, but yeah, Wildo saying he wasn't pissed off, but you've got one message left.
And it'll be his revenge, oh God, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Cool.
Perlenbacher, no thanks. I prefer Goose beer or Stara Pramen or Kozel Dark. Yeah, So fair. Kozel isn't bad, but Perlenbacher, nah. Not for the taste, but for the thirst. Thinking about how you can brew how can you brew a beer for under €1 per litre in the bottle and transport? Craziness. Yeah, it's quite impressive, actually. I need to try. I need to make some Lidl. I need to jump on the bandwagon and do some Morrison's and Lidl and stuff reviews now.
I mean, I've got. I just went out. That's my kind of little gag the other day. I was like, "Oh, I'm going out to the." I've joined the hype, and then went to Lidl.
Valdo's saying he's jumping off. Nice to have you, Valdo. Hope you enjoyed it. I think probably we'll maybe do another 15 minutes or something, then I think we'll turn the live off.
Yeah, because I was about to say I've got work in the morning as well. I can't keep on forever.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Enough.
Yeah, half past.
I'll crack one more beer and then that'll be it for me as well. So, because I've got to get up early, and tomorrow's a bit of a busy day looking after relatives and all that sort of
lovely
stuff. So,
so
I'll
lovely.
Another beer.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Severio was saying if you're thirsty, I'm supposed to drink Czech pills like the Berner. I do like Urkel. I really like. I have to admit, I'm a fan of Urkel. The unfiltered one that you get at the brewery, it's awesome. Love it. Yeah, we definitely need to do a beer trip together, Thomas.
We do. It's going to be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Yeah, it needs to. I vote either Poland or Slovenia.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
Both is good.
Yeah. Well, Slovenia would be the thing with Slovenia. I'd really love to do like a proper holiday as well. Do the hiking in the mountains and shit there because it's supposed to be beautiful. But yeah.
From what I've heard, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, but that's definitely that. But yeah, Poland would. I definitely want to go back to Poland. I want to do an order from Brovarium. I really need to do an order from there and get some more Polish beers on the channel. That would be awesome. So, yeah, but I've just got too much beer at the moment. Maybe I'll do that early next year and get some more Polish stuff on the channel. We'll see.
I know what you mean with the too much beer, man. But the thing is, though, I really realized right now that you just said it. I appreciate that about your channel because you really do focus on lots of different countries and lots of different breweries instead of just the usual. Yeah. You know, the IPA. I mean, I'm one of those guys. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it, but I'm one of those guys that has like loads of IPAs and stouts, and then just realizes every now and then I need to throw in some sours, some lagers, you know, maybe some stuff like that, and then I'm gonna go back to my IPAs and my stouts. And barley wines and quads, and just realize there's so much more to drink and have fun with than just those styles. And I appreciate that about you. I really do.
No, thanks. I just like trying stuff from the different places. That's it for me. I like having stuff from different places and learning about different places.
You like trying stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Davor, I think, is away to bed, and then Pills is off as well.
Yeah. Go away.
I never realised that Valdo said have a nice bum.
He does ship us, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, Valdo can join in. We're very open-minded.
This is true. This is true.
If you go in Prague, Czech, call me, get some crazy pub, trying some awesome beer. Oh, I've been to Prague. I've been there. I was in Prague. Was it 2 years ago now? Yeah, I liked Prague. The thing that annoyed me in Prague, though, was they kept trying to... The restaurants all tried to kind of screw you there. They kept trying to... They would bring stuff and just put it on the table and then charge you for it that you didn't ask for. They would do that. And, they tried to charge us, like, €2 for ketchup. It's quite funny.
What?
And they just put ketchup. We ordered a plate of chips and they brought ketchup. We just thought, oh, that's normal. But then they tried to charge us, like, 30 Karunas for it. And we're like, no, not paying 30 quid. It's like, yeah, fuck off. It was just ridiculous. Like, they try and do that all the time in Prague. And then They try and charge you like a service charge as well for the waiter service, and that's illegal. They're not supposed to do that. But the taxi, the thing that I noticed, oh, he's on the Perlenbacher, there we go. But the thing that I noticed in Prague was that there's a lot, when I was there was a hell of a lot of Koreans. There was a lot of Koreans around. And, you know, when it's the Koreans, it's just an Asian thing. When they go abroad, they spend money like nothing else. Like you do notice that. The Koreans do it, the Japanese do it, the Taiwanese, they all do it. And the taxis, there's actually an interview. There's a YouTube channel called Honest Guide Prague, and he's got an interview with the head of the taxi union, and he actually admits that they've got these machines that move the point on the thing, and they charge Koreans like, you know, hundreds. You know, they try and charge tourists like hundreds of euros, for you know, tens and hundreds of euros.
Fuck off.
Yeah, like Prague, that you really have to, you know, just be aware of that, because there's a load of guys on the street in Prague as well. They try and, you know, swap you money. They try and screw you on the exchange rate in Prague too. So you're actually better to pay by card. You know, preload a card and just pay by card. Because you've got these guys on the street as well that try and give you Belarusian rubles, which are like worth nothing. Old Belarusian rubles. I don't know how they've managed to get a hold of them, but they try and trap tourists and give you Belarusian rubles.
Speaking of Belarus, by the way, I just really don't want to make this too political, but last weekend I saw. Do you know that movie, The Hitman's Bodyguard?
I've heard of that.
With Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson, and Gary Oldman, who plays a dictator, a deposed dictator from Belarus. Who's on in The Hague in the international courts there, tried to being convicted for a crimes against humanity because he sort of, you know, was a dictator and, you know, trying to kill his entire people and everything. And I'm just thinking, this is potent and interesting. And a bit too, I don't know, for a movie that's only 3 years old. I can't help but wonder, like, okay.
Well, there's the whole thing with Belarus just now as well, that the election, there's a lot of pressure on them.
Exactly.
The election's been rigged and stuff like that, quite obviously.
Well, exactly. That's the point. That's the point. You know, it was all about this dictator from Belarus, and I'm like, okay, well,
yeah. Sounds familiar with I can't remember his name in the 80s. In Romania, something.
Tito.
Oh right, yeah.
Ceausescu or something.
Oh, Ceausescu. Oh yeah, Tito was Yugoslavia. Ceausescu, yeah. I saw.
Romania.
Did you see? Have you seen the video where there's the video of him where he's given a speech and then he's trying to. It's supposed to be all his loyal supporters, and they just shout at him, and his face just drops. He just realizes the game is up. The game is done. I've seen that.
Well, he got. I mean, the troops got hold of him, and didn't they? In that palace,
killed him,
out in the garden, and now like, no one's going to say nothing. That's it. See you later.
Boom, gone. Yeah,
that's the end of that. So.
That's it. Yeah, but yeah. Severio is saying, if you come to Slovenia, seaside town, call me. There's lots of pubs. Well, Severio, actually, I would love to visit Trieste. It seems to be, Slovenia is a pain to get to. It seems to be the best way to do it is to fly either to Zadar in Croatia and then go across, or to go to Venice. So it'd be quite cool to go to Venice and see Venice, go to Trieste, and then cross the border into Slovenia. I'd love to do that, actually. That would be awesome.
Venice has never appealed to me.
Same.
Just doesn't.
Yeah.
It's probably very nice, like everywhere else, but
yeah.
I think it's one of those things. If I ever were to visit it, it's more because of you know, sort of. Okay, I've seen it now, and that's it. But there's not really anything there that.
No.
I'd rather go to Florence, I think.
Yeah, just load of flooded houses, and that's it. It's like, well, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. I think it'd be cool to go there for 2 or 3 days, say you've seen it, and then be like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in Italy. I mean, I want to go to Rome. I've never been to Rome. That'd be awesome.
Again, there's places I'd love to go to, but it's just the touristy aspect of it puts me off. Just like no.
Yeah.
And it's not. And these places would be great, but yeah, I like to go where the locals go and go to the locals bars and drink and eat what the locals do and stuff like that. And that's you get a real feel for the place. Touristy areas are just a kind of a, for me, it's not anywhere. It's London. It's like it's fake. It's not, you know.
Yeah. No, it was like when I was in Estonia with my friend Sim. We he lived in one of the old communist blocks and things. That was really cool to just go in and see that. And we went to this. They've got one of these pubs in one of the basements, and it was called Bar Alba, like as an Alba as in the Gaelic for Scotland. That was really random just to be there. And it was so funny. We had all the old communist gambling machines and shit, and it was hilarious. It was brilliant just to go into this little pub, and we were drinking Czech beer. It was quite funny. They actually had Kozel. I think it was Kozel that we were drinking. So yeah, it was pretty good because the guy was like, "Yeah, I keep my pub old like the communist times, but I have good beer." So it's like, yeah, fair dues. That was pretty cool because there was just the football. We were sitting and watching the football. Yeah.
The footy.
The football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The football, man. Yeah. I think on that note, maybe that's a good place to kind of go off the air, isn't it, guys?
I think so too.
I think so, yeah.
I need to get up in about 7 hours or so. So anyway.
Yeah. No, I think I kind of need to bugger off and just do stuff. But yeah, no, guys. Well, I hope those of you that are still with us. I don't know how many people have been with us from the start. But yeah, no, for all of you who've been watching, a big thank you. Thank you to Thomas over in the Netherlands. You will be seeing me going to visit him soon. And thank you to Craig for joining us. It feels like a while since Craig's been on a stream actually with us.
There's not been a massive amount of streams the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks.
I think it's because one of the. I think the one person who really organised most of them has been a little bit more occupied lately.
Yeah, he's got the missus with him now.
Yeah. I wasn't. Yeah.
It's what it is, but no, there's 1 or 2 people that have been preoccupied. I don't think it's just Harry.
No, I know. Not this weekend, not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that, I might actually have an opportunity in the evening on a Saturday to host one. So that would be fun. So I'll try and do that, and it should be fun to have some of you guys.
Yeah, I'll try and pop on for a little bit then. But
now your subscribers react to a English type hangout. That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. See, I mean, look at Waldo. Waldo, who was in here, is Dutch, and it's happened before that some of the Dutch guys actually who follow you as well do pop in every now and then. So it should be fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
Guys, mates, have a good evening.
Yeah, but we'll just say big Severio's been commenting quite a lot. No, it's been awesome. I think this is the first time I remember Severio being on the stream. Could be wrong, but yeah, no, it's been nice to have you along, Severio. All the rest of you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you to Craig. Thank you to Thomas. Go and show these guys some love. Give them a sub. And let's end it there, guys. You will see another stream next week when it's when Davor's box arrives, and I think probably American Chris's box will arrive hopefully next week as well. We'll see. But yeah,
Sweet, mate.
Cheers, guys. Catch you guys later.
Later.